You just keep posting it enough. Oh. Hold on, I gotta restart Discord so I can actually hear stuff in the background. Be right back. Oh my god, I'm just starting Discord in administration mode. There we go. But this is not the new case scenario. It would have been about 17 weeks ago at this point. About 17. Because this is day 14. 4 months? Based about 4 months ago? Yeah. Shut. Oh no. Well, this is officially day 14, though I think I did count day 1 as day 1, and that was without y'all, so day 2 was technically y'all's official first day. Says the party that literally charms every single boss monster I throw at you and then tries to keep them in a pen, feeding them meat. Yeah. You have a D&D screen? Would you like me to be a... Uh... So who wants to do the recap? Saber or Wiz? I will you. I don't. I just found some people on the internet, Tricks. I don't carry copyrighted content, thank you. They just happen to look. Uh. Multiple times. No. No, because you homebrewed a rule in there. You homebrewed that. Yeah. That's a homebrew thing. That's why I even made sure to check afterwards. I actually wasn't sure if it was or not. But, no, and not wanting having spells do double damage is a homebrew rule. I made Shadow die enough, okay? Shadow was close enough to dying. There we go. Also, yeah, basically Shadow and Razzie are the only people left from the original, party. Granted, the original party was 3 people, but Trix was close enough to being the original party. Yeah. So we have everyone outside of the cave after y'all let the Vox Machina leave. Even though Wolfie wanted to destroy them for some reason, Dusty wanted to just kill them. He's like, you're like, well, yeah, Dusty, you're like, well, they're kind of weak now. We could probably take... I specifically remember you saying, well, they're kind of weak now, so, I mean... You would... Yes! Oh no, we're talking about Vox Machina. Yeah. Yeah, Shadow was just like, well, anyways. You had a wonderful dream sequence. And now you're standing all outside of a cave. What are y'all doing? Yeah. Yes, you all. And you do have to scroll down on this page. This is really weird. Yeah, because you're not in the cave yet. Are you going in the cave? Roll a wisdom saving throw. No, you're good this time. Scroll down. This is a really weird... This was a pre-made setup. So, yeah. Oh, it... Oh, is there a dynamic light? Oh, no, there's not. Hold on. I'm gonna move. There we go. Razzie, you see what looks to be a pile of burnt, iced, Some slightly bubbling vines on the ground. And there also seems to be some, purplish, almost like energy that seems to be kind of etched into the ground, as if powder has fallen to the ground and created a home there. Basically, it's like imagine like the powder fell to the ground and kind of absorbed into it a little bit with slow magical essence coming off of it. This thing. No, it's a shambling mound. Apparently, it's a really old D&D mob. It was introduced a long time ago. Yeah. Yeah. Roll an attack. Yep. Yeah. You just do Arcana. Yeah. I said it was magical. he's trying. He's trying to find his sheet page. Oh, what kind of plot? Oh, okay, I thought it said. Okay, never mind. I thought you rolled a 7 or something. Okay, so basically you would, Trix, you would recognize this. Yeah, YouTube. Basically this was what looked to be fungus at first, but then you kind of see the magical aura around it basically kind of turned it to life, as the shambling mound seemed to have a sort of almost like this chi around it that was holding it together and giving it life, and it seemed to be kind of flaking off into this fungus to where the fungus would almost come alive as an extension of it itself. Yeah. As long as it's not awakened, yes. Oh, sure, go ahead. Ritual's technically a 10-minute chant of some sort. So it'd be a 10-minute thing. Nope, ritual casting is free. Yes, please do. Chant out various syllabus. Okay. Roll a d100. Let's see. As you are chanting, you're kind of focused in on these, and as you're chanting, you just kind of like phase out and then phase back in over here as you kind of blink out and blink back in. Still perfectly having your eyes closed chanting, you don't even realize as the whole area around you shifts and you teleport a few feet away from where you were sitting. No, it's just something. You have your eyes closed chanting, you just kind of feel a small breeze. And as you do... and as you do, the purplish glow begins to die out around from all of this, as the aura that was around it almost vanishes with the wind, and the aura that is almost visible, it kind of goes brighter, as it almost leaves forming these runic markings in the air, before slowly disintegrating into nothingness, as almost as if it is cleaned from existence. And all that is left is just green piles of fuzzy fungus that is just laying there motionless. As well as the giant creature begins to do a small, almost twitch as if the magic wanted to reanimate it in almost a dormant-like state. But then, out of basically everyone's perception, the essence not only is purple, but almost has this orangish tint that comes out of the mound's heart, and out of the middle you just see a glowing orb that begins to solidify into a ball before falling to the ground inert, and the glow leaving it.
Because all of a sudden you were just there.
Well, I guess it's good that you didn't wake me, you know, in hindsight, but, you know, you didn't interrupt the spell, but I guess that's, I don't know, it's weird.
Zerda, you can't hear us in your stream according to Mitsu.
I just now realized he said that, and I just now fixed it.
Yeah, I was about to say that, but I also didn't want to say that, like, even though I'm scrolled all the way down, that I can see that.
Yeah, please always say that immediately when it happens. I just now changed my voice settings. It's because I have to change. Because whenever I plug in my microphone, I have to manually change the voice settings to basically be from my headphones microphone to my mic. So you should all be good now in my stream.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
I didn't notice until a little bit before even Shadow said something, but it's the fact that, like,
Okay, we're good.
I-
We're all good.
I don't
Thank
want to
you.
get in trouble.
So, Iris, to the best of your knowledge, did we vanquish the monster?
Well,
Or you?
we we came here together to do this. It was all of us. I just happen to have the resources at my disposal specifically. But it's okay. We did it as a team. But anyway, so the way magic works is that it has kind of a how do I describe this? You know how you're very in tune with smell and with nature, and you can really
Mhm.
find a smell as if you're kind of connected to it almost.
Yeah.
Magic is kind of it's also nature, and we have to train ourselves to be in tune with that side of nature. It's not really something that you're born with. I mean, well, certain people are. I guess it depends on your magic, but for my school of thought, I'm very in tune with learned magic, and from what I experienced, I went up and I investigated, and I could tell that these were some kind of magical essence, and I could also tell that they were kind of connected to the creature. I don't know how I can really describe that, but I just kind of felt that. I don't know if that makes sense, but I I I used a spell that will kind of, and I guess this is kind of a little morbid if you think about it and saying it out loud. Oh gosh, but I essentially eliminated that essence from existence.
see.
As if you would burn a tree down or
Okay.
kill a person. Its existence is not in this plane anymore. I suppose it's, I don't know, a little freaky when you say it like that. Just to get rid of nature like that. But that was our job, right?
Yes, that is correct. I
Yeah.
think that's interesting because that human team seemed to know what they were doing, but for them to leave something like that behind that could have potentially just came back.
That is a little strange. I mean, they had a bard. Bards aren't. I suppose bards are also a learned magic, but bards are more of a support magic. I guess they do have the same, some similar capabilities of wizards and whatnot. I believe they also had a paladin. I don't know if they had any wizards or sorcerers. I think they did actually, but I don't know. It's not like everybody catches it all the time. I mean, it is a little strange that you bring it up. I don't know. It's something that we should definitely keep in mind, but who knows? Maybe we'll come across them again.
I hope not, but probably.
I feel like our paths will cross again, especially since they're heading to our old homestead.
Yeah.
Well, if there's nothing left in this cave to investigate, I think we should go back and report to the shopkeep.
Oh, watch the gap!
Is this a gap or a cliff?
It's a gap. A huge gap.
Are we sure about that? Because
Huge
after Wolfie said it looked like a cliff, it looked more.
It's a huge gap. Make an acrobatics check.
It's 5 feet across.
I think the
Yeah,
gap looks
but-
like it's up top, though.
Yeah, it's like a 20-foot fall.
Oh, that's not huge.
For
It's
you,
enough to
Shadow.
hurt, but it's not.
You, Shadow. You, Shadow.
You still hurt.
20 feet can absolutely kill somebody given the wrong landing.
Yeah,
Oh,
fucking
he's
yeet. Oh,
Also, Shadow, you also have slow fall, so you can
I know.
you can technically like fall from like a freaking abyss. and
here,
be
I'm
fine.
here to catch anybody.
Should I
So-
do one?
Everyone does one. Can't leave the cave without an acrobatics check. I'm like Trix now. I do acrobatics checks.
You can DM in your
Why'd
own
I
way.
roll 5?
Wolfie.
Oh no, never mind.
Wolfie.
Well, my dexterity
One
sucks.
was rolled a 5.
Well, if he's using loaded dice that are loaded on the low side.
Wolfie, roll a D100. no. Wolfie.
Really?
I'm here to help catch anybody.
Yeah, you
Right.
gave him advantage.
Oh, fuck.
You gave him advantage, but he had a 5 and a 1, so...
Garbage.
Wolfie, take 5 damage. You fall on
Okay.
top of Shadow.
Ugh.
Look at Wolfie, be
What
careful.
about me?
I like how Wolfie takes 5 damage because he lands on me.
Razzie, you're fine.
It's not what
yeah.
I quite...
Shadow, you feel the heavy press of a large wolf on top of you. He seems to be pinning you down to the ground with his weight as he looks you straight in the muzzle.
Okay.
Hi.
Oh,
Hi.
You can get off me now, Dusty.
Guys, I was never the best at sports and things. I guess I'm a little fast because I'm smaller, but I don't know. This is a really deep cliff, guys.
Question: can I jump back over, grab him, and then jump back?
With his consent.
I mean, okay, do you say that or what?
Yeah.
Well, and Iris kind of like blushes a little. Well, I guess that'd be, you know, more favorable in the outcome, probably, statistically maybe.
Okay. I pick him up, and we're
Ah!
gonna jump back over.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Get it! Make it safely to the ground.
Wow, that was really good. I'm glad I have you guys around.
I give Iris a small pat on the head. It's all good.
Oh,
As
thank
long
you.
as I'm around, I will do my best to help.
See, I
everybody.
told you it was a team effort.
And Shadow
Okay.
still has 3 levels of exhaustion, by the way.
I know.
how the hell you do that?
Inspiration.
Yeah,
My
friends.
he's very tired, but also very agile. It's kind of like you're so tired you can just manage to do very basic things that you're good at. Still do them, but you're very, very difficult.
Well,
Warren, hello.
now that we've taken care of this, maybe we should get back and let Shadow rest a bit. I mean, he's still super exhausted from everything that happened.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
You know, let's talk to the shopkeep. You know, tell him what happened, and then we'll go hang out and just, you know, enjoy our peace for a bit and enjoy a job well done for the day.
You haven't done anything today. No.
What do you mean I haven't done anything? I put the creature in the grave. They ain't coming back. Fuck with the wizard. Try it.
So everyone's heading to the pet shop?
Yeah.
Are you the team leader now?
No.
Let me get you a new token, Razzie. There we go. Let me get everyone at least inside. There we go.
If I was the
Everyone.
leader, we'd all be dead. God,
You
Razzie.
all find your. Who keeps making boxes in my? Who's making the blue boxes?
I don't know what that is.
Wolfie. You all make it to the pet shop just fine. You see some new faces. You see what looks to be a insect, but instead of what you would see as limbs, instead seem to be almost branch-like appendages with little tiny branches coming out of each as it kind of flutters about. There's also what looks to be just an innocent little beetle. It seems to be what you kind of first think it's like a big giant seed, but then when you kind of inspect it a little bit closer, its eyes kind of open up, and it just stares at you with its big white pupils as it looks up at you with its beady little eyes.
Oh my
You
god,
like
so
that?
cute.
Oh my god.
Go ahead, Saber.
No, it's nothing. I'm gonna just look at the cats now.
And lastly, there just seems to be you're not really too sure what, it just seems to be a potted plant with what seems to be a normal party plan until you like look at the leaves, and all the leaves just kind of open up, revealing eyeballs and a little bit of like teeth-like, fibrous teeth coming from the end, as it kind of just hisses at you a little bit.
Does it?
I love
look
it
anything
already.
Like the thing that we just took care of.
No, this is not a baby sampling mound. This is just a eyeball-ish vine plant.
Okay.
And then the shopkeep, as usual, with the dog seems to be kind of playing with the broom a little bit. The flamingo has taken a nest in the corner. And this, the mushroom shiitake has moved away from the singing mushroom.
I would too.
What shot? Oh, what saber? Razzie?
I would too.
I look over at the little seed insect. I'm like, oh my god, you are so cute. How do you exist? I can't. Ah!
Okay.
That's right, you still need a pet, don't you?
For it, technically.
Technically. That's a pet you took
Technicality.
on, but that doesn't mean it's your pet. That's just a pet that you took in.
That's true. That's true. I spent all my money on new spells, though. I have 75
You-
gold.
you-
Shadow, let me make sure your
You know,
gold's up
give you
there.
gold.
Give you some money.
I
What are
think
you talking?
Dusty has an absorbent amount of gold.
I can give some gold.
No,
Yeah,
that's okay. I don't need it. My family's pretty wealthy. I'm sure that they'll give me whatever I need if I need it.
So you're saying you don't want a pet right now?
Well, I mean, when you say it like that, oh, it's so cute. No, it's okay. I already have one to take care of. I can barely handle myself.
I have
I
over
appreciate it,
1,100
though.
gold. Take some gold.
No, that's okay. Hold on to it. Maybe you'll need it.
Wolfie's been borrowing some money from the loan sharks again.
No, I have
don't. Dusty, come here. You earned that money. You hold on to it. If you give me the money, I will spend it. I have a problem.
It's for a pet. Take the money.
No, if you give me the money, I'm gonna run and go buy more spells. You don't understand.
That's
What if I
love
buy the
learning.
pet for you?
No, I don't need another pet, guys. Guys, I can't
Another
even.
pet.
You know how often please, like, guys, I can't even handle myself.
Fine, if you won't get one, I will. Can I?
You can buy
Have
what
two pets?
if you. You all can discuss among yourselves what you want, along with the shopkeeper.
I'm just making sure that you like gave
Wait,
permission with like
who's my
we can
second
have
pet?
more than one.
Who is your
before I,
second pet,
do that.
Shadow?
Is
Wait,
it
what?
Wolfie?
Hey,
I don't know who the second one is. I only bought like a little Firefox, or not a Firefox, but
Plant
Yes,
Fox.
it
No,
was
it's
it was the
Firefox.
Firefox.
That's the species.
a leaf
Dusty,
fox.
do you forcefully give me 200 gold?
Yes,
I
you don't get a choice.
No, okay. Do I not notice or like? Because I'm gonna accept it, but I mean,
He got first.
I look over at Dusty and I just go, oh, I guess it is safer to split the money across all of us in case one of us gets like pickpocketed or something. Because if you were holding all of the money, then maybe if you got pickpocketed, we'd have no money. And like, yeah, it's good to separate it just in case. And I just
Yep.
kind of like quickly like shove it into like my like little like component pouch or whatever, and just like start like giggling like excitedly, like thinking about the new spells I can afford now.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I just love learning new spells. I'm all about it. If there's anything new that I can learn, I'm all for it.
Typically, y'all had a party inventory, but Razzie just took over it and is single-handedly owning the entire party.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Iris is like the very wealthy, doesn't know how to save money type.
Apparently, y'all do still
I mean,
have.
at one point, it was me and Trix who did it. We don't got Trix no more, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
Trix used to save his money and not really care, but you know.
Yeah, apparently y'all have. Y'all do have some magic items that y'all haven't actually touched in forever, but.
Well, Trix died, so I don't know what his magic item was, but
No, I mean, we like the magic beans, along with apparently I gave you at one point some dust of dryness.
what did you give Iris? Did you give Iris anything?
Other than the wand of sleep.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Still never decided who got those weapons from those loan sharks either.
I assumed that you and I talked about it, Dusty. I gave you one of them. The other one was technically for Iris to help boost damage a little bit with melee.
Oh, we can talk about that later. It's
Yeah.
not a big deal. I don't
It
know a
was-
lot of melee, anyways.
It was
I'm a
just
support.
it was just a 1d10 weapon with like one or two like little things about it.
Sure. Anyways, we could talk about cute pets all day, but I suppose we should do what we came here to do, right?
It is
shouldn't
true.
we also try and get the ring as well? Because that would put him in more danger.
The ring? What ring?
The ring.
They gave you a ring.
The
Me?
the human friendship ring.
I'm not wearing it though, am I?
No, I'm talking about the shopkeep.
Oh.
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 I'm listening.
That was all I had. I don't actually have a plan. I was just saying we probably should.
Wait, so the shopkeep has the ring on?
Yes.
Okay,
Should.
sorry, I missed that.
I don't.
Should still have it on better standing.
I don't think they gave the ring, did they?
Did they?
Whenever we were talking to them last, they said that they gave the shopkeep a ring too in return for helping.
I see. Zerda, do I see if the shopkeep has a ring on?
Make a perception check, Shadow. I'll give you advantage. Normally you'd get disadvantage, but I'll give you advantage since you actually physically know that he is. He just seems, as you kind of see him fumbling through the papers in front of him, as he's kind of, collecting some different papers. He's looking to see, his daily, counts and everything. You do see at the very base of one of his appendages, you kind of see what looks to be a ring of similar color and design that Vox Machina passed over to Trix or Iris.
I didn't put it on though ever, did I?
You did. No, you didn't. You inspected it to figure out what it was.
Right.
I think
You-
you gave it back to them last
I
time.
think I did too.
You did.
Okay, good. Just making sure. I'm just over looking at this adorable pet.
So having Shadow be the leader when he has disadvantage on like literally everything, maybe not to be a best idea, but you guys.
Okay. But I want, because I don't.
What?
Ugh.
Words.
Wolfie, do something.
Do a backflip.
Do something, Wolfie.
Backflip? Okay. There you go. I don't know if that works.
Wolfie does a backflip.
Even though you're in very full, heavy plate mail, you, on the command of Shadow, do as he wills, and does a backflip. You're not entirely sure why, but as you hear the command of Shadow's voice, you feel impelled to do it, as you perform and then look over to him for approval.
I give him a nod and a thumbs up.
He wails, he wags his tail.
Whack, whack.
Iris
Oh
starts
my
to
god.
Walk up. Hey, how's it going, guys? What are we talking about? Did we talk about how we did it? Hi, Shopkeep.
not
What's your
yet.
name again?
Shopkeep?
What's his name?
He just refers to himself as, he is... Kuva.
Tree.
His name is Kuva.
Kuva?
Yes.
Kuva. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, my memory's not always the freshest. That's a really cool ring you got there. Where'd you get it? I show off some of my jewelry as well that I have, and I'm like, I love accessories.
He says, I received it from the humans who came by and saved my beautiful stock from the vicious vines that were plaguing my shop. And now, all my pets seem to be safe. I even went and got a fresh batch this morning. This beautiful insect over here was flying around, taking care of all the others. Such a good mother of a pet.
Oh wow, that's really neat. Do you know what that ring? If that ring does anything, or is it just a ring?
He says, yes, this ring was a gift. I asked for help from those wonderful humans, and they said that not only would they help me, but they would give me this wonderful ring in return. And I accepted it, of course. I've never seen such generosity from a kind that I once thought was malicious.
Oh, you mind if I look at it real quick? I like put my hand out. It's really pretty.
Sure, he extends the appendage forward for you to look at it.
You mind if I hold it real quick?
He just kind of says, I would not give away such a precious gift. This
No,
ring
of
was
course you
given
would
to
give it away.
me.
That's okay. I can share one of mine with you. I just want to inspect it. It looks really neat, and I want to hold it.
You just see him kind of, his mood kind of shifts a little bit in almost a aggravated tone. He says, no, this is my ring. I don't want anyone to hold it. It is a gift from the humans. I wouldn't dare have someone else touch it. As you see him go a little, as he kind of pulls back his appendage a little bit, going a little bit more possessive of the ring.
Well, I can understand that, you know, possession of your belongings, but... And I cast suggestion. I think you should really put the ring in my hand, so I can get a better look at it.
Oh, sure, go ahead and, let me see, is it a charisma check or charisma saving throw?
It's a wisdom save.
He fails whatever your spell save DC is.
Okay.
He reaches out his appendage for you to, and he says, well, normally, like I said, you're friends and they're friends and we're all friends, so I guess you can take a look.
Sure, and I take the ring.
As you do, as you kind of put your paw on it, you're kind of like inspecting it a little bit. You begin to tug at it, and it doesn't seem to move, as it seems to be almost stuck on his finger, as whenever you pull, it almost pulls his arm a little bit forward. And you don't seem to be able to get the ring off.
Well, if that's the case, this person has to get the ring off and give it to me. Until the spell ends, which is 8 hours.
He's not holding
So-
on to the ring.
No, but he has to try and give it to me and put it in my hand. That's the problem. Like, suggestion, I basically was like, hey,
No, I
put the
know.
ring in my hand. And so he has to try and, like, rip it off.
Yes.
It basically says that he
Yeah.
has to the best of his ability, give me the ring.
Yep, it's just he won't do self-harm. There is a little thing about self-harm and suggestion. So it's not, he won't rip his.
Right?
He's not. He will try. No, it's like no. I'm just clarifying before I do anything. I am
Oh,
clarifying in the sense that it will not. You cannot have someone bring about self-harm with suggestion, but yes, they will try to the best of their ability. As you see him kind of look at it a bit perplexed, and he kind of tugs on the ring a little bit more. First of all, he just pulls his appendage back and kind of like grabs his one paw and one of his appendages and kind of pulls on it, and it seems to be almost rooted in place as he just kind of gets a little bit frustrated even more at it. He's kind of like tugging at it. He kind of winces a little bit in pain. He's just kind of like shakes his appendage, and he just kind of looks very sad and defeated at you and says, I know you want this, and I'm trying to give it to you, but the ring won't come off.
Well, I might have a way that can help you. Since you need to give me the ring so badly, can I help you with something?
Go ahead.
I might be able to take care of it. Can I dispel magic the ring? Ritual casting?
You can try.
Okay, I will try. So I go, so this might look a little strange, but I think your ring has some magical properties, and I might need to dispel that. And I kind of just sit down on the counter in front of him, and I go, here, just hold out your, what is it, like his arm or something? Or
It's an appendage.
his appendage? Cool. Hold out your appendage for me, and I can take care of it. And I put my hand over his appendage, and I start muttering the same thing I was muttering earlier. And I cast Dispel Magic as a ritual.
Go ahead and roll the d20. What's it? Hold on, let me I'm reading the ability right now.
Ugh. Do I have inspiration?
Oof.
Give me 1 second. I'm also just reading the spell to make sure I'm doing what I'm saying is doing.
Is it a 3rd level spell or lower?
What's your spellcasting ability? Is that just like a charisma check?
It's probably wisdom. Let me check.
Wisdom check?
Or no, it's intelligence.
Intelligence check. So that's why I say it'd basically be 4 plus the modifier.
4 plus 4, the 8.
Yeah, 8.
Right.
So,
the spell does not
easy
end.
stuff. Okay. And I ritual casted it?
Yep.
Can I ritual cast it again?
Let me check the time of suggestion.
8 hours.
See if I'm trying to think if up to 8 hours. Concentration. I don't think. Let me just double check to make sure the spell magic is in the concentration, especially if you're ritually casting
Suggestion
it.
is concentration.
Just
Spell
as
magic is
concentration.
not.
But I think is ritual casting a concentration?
That's a good question. Let me look it up because I don't
yeah.
know actually.
Because I think ritual casting might use concentration, because then obviously you are literally concentrating on it for 10 minutes. Yes, you can. Does ritual casting take concentration? The key to the answer is yes, you can, is concentration.
Okay. So, would I have known that, like, in-game?
You would have known that in-game. You basically tried to ritual cast it. I'll just say for this first attempt you tried ritually casting it, and it failed. But no, going forward, yeah. Yeah, so it says, yep. When you cast a spell with a casting time longer than a single action or reaction, you must spend your action each turn casting the spell, and you must maintain your concentration. So anything that's greater than an action, regardless of the situation, is concentration.
So that drops the suggestion.
I would not let him drop the suggestion in this case, but I will say you just cast it as a 3rd level spell. But you don't have to take a spell slot. I'll give you a free spell slot.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just say you did this over instantly as he
Can I
pulled
do it
out
again
his
as a
hand.
spell slot?
Yes, you can.
I will do it as a spell slot. Okay. Roll a d20.
Roll your intelligence check. Roll an int check.
Okay. I want this ring.
Mm-hmm.
And I want it now.
So I do have in my notes how high this would be.
How do I
so.
roll?
Just
like,
click the word int, int, on your character sheet on the left, over where the modifiers are. You try again, and the ring does not come off. That would have worked for a 4th level spell.
This is really embarrassing. Sorry I keep doing the spell over and over, but one moment. I'll get it to work one of these times. Again, I'm new with this, okay? Don't judge me. I cast it again.
Go ahead and
If
roll
this
it.
time doesn't work,
No!
Not.
like I said, if this time doesn't work, I
You-
hate to say it, but we should give up on this.
You just
for
see
now.
this almost like
Yeah.
a cartoonishly hyena, just kind of like tugging on this ring, almost comically like. You just kind of see as this shopkeeper just seems to have his hand out, and at this point, Trix is up on top of the table, like pulling at this like ring on this finger, as you see almost like a blanket haze of just a soft smile reaching through the bark in his mouth, as he's just kind of like almost like a rag doll, just kind of standing there as Trix is just like heave-hoing this ring off of his appendage.
Guys,
Iris,
I'm
we
trying. I
should, we
really
should just
am.
come back to this later.
I-
I hate to say that.
He has one more spell slot, I do know that.
I know.
Yeah, but we should
Guys,
probably save
yeah,
that.
but what if we need it later?
Guys, it's okay. I can rest up and get it back. I want to do this one more time. I believe in
Okay.
myself.
If
I
you
need to
believe in
practice
yourself,
it.
you're not
Third
going to
time's the charm
stop
then,
it.
right?
You rarely believe in
practice.
yourself.
How else am I going to learn how to use the spell? After all, like I said, or I guess maybe I didn't say this, but, the things you learn in school, it's really hard to apply that to the real world. And the only way to really get experience is by getting hands-on experience. So, I
Yeah.
guess don't mind me as I try this one more time. I'm sorry.
You're fine, you're fine. Just, you do you.
16? That'd be a...
Level 6 spell, right?
Yeah, I will say I had it in my notes as a level 7, but I will give this to you because you
Oh.
burned 3 spell slots. So,
Okay.
Persistent.
I will
Oh,
give
man.
you the 1, because it was a tentative thing, but it was having it as a level 7 spell slot, so...
I could also just rest and do it again another time.
Yeah, I will give you this, but I will say it's supposed to be canonically level 7, but I will give it to you
Okay.
out of all of
Okay.
all of the 3 spell slots combined. Will give you a +1 to that roll.
Okay.
Just wait
Wait,
till
wait, don't we have anyone that can give me like a boost or something?
Yes, you can boost yourself.
Can I,
You're a
can I
bard.
actually do that?
You're a bard.
Oh my god, wait. I'm gonna do that to make this even more canonically correct. Where's my spell? Where's my bard?
It's just a D4. It's basically a 1d4.
Which spell is that?
It's your dice. It's your bardic inspiration.
Oh, and it's not a spell, it's just a thing I can do. I'm gonna bardic inspire myself. So I basically, like, you see me, I'm like, guys, I swear, one more chance, and I start tugging on the ring and casting again. And then eventually I just, I like, as I'm casting it, I just go, I feel like it's close, but it's not quite there yet. Let me try tapping into my musical inspiration. Ah!
You can always just chop it off too.
No! I start kind of like singing out a little while I'm like yelling to like do everything I can to get this ring off. I'm like, come on, ring!
And that's a D4. Inspiration is a D4 for you, so
Okay, I'll roll it. It's gonna hit
Yeah.
it anyways, though.
it's because it's a +1. Yep. The ring finally knocks off the finger of the shopkeeper, and you are now in possession of a very, very cursed magic ring. Warning.
Does this mean Iris falls back because he was
I
pulling
forgot
with
I'm a
probably all of his
bard.
weight?
Yes.
Yeah, I probably would have.
Yep.
Like, fly back. Huh! Ugh.
Make an acrobatics check.
Do a backflip. Like, is it like a dexterity save, or is it like an acrobatic check?
Acrobatics.
He said acrobat.
Ha!
You land, and as you fall down, the ring falls on you. Know.
Ring
No.
what?
It's like as well as like the photo bag, and seeing like you fall back, and like the
Oh.
ring slips on your finger as you're like falling on the floor.
Oh my god.
If you got a nat 1, maybe, but no. You managed to land almost kind of. You managed to land, kind of stumbling on your feet a little bit, but you do have this very cursed ring, as the charm on the shopkeeper is still in effect. Your suggestion that you gave him has now been fulfilled.
I'm like panting from exhaustion, like, is this it? Did I get it?
Yes, you got it.
Yes, you
Ah.
did. Good
Guys,
job.
I'm sorry. I got so much to learn still. Ah, why is magic so difficult?
Because it's magic.
Ah,
By
Oh, yeah.
default, it's difficult.
ah.
Oh yeah, we're still in cave music.
Hey, Kuba. Oh wait. Wait, we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, I walk up to Shopkeep again. I go, Kuba. You see this ring in my hand that you had on you?
He kind of looks a little bit perplexed at it. He says, "Yes, I think I remember something about having that ring a few days ago. I think someone gave it to me."
And do you remember what just happened right now?
He just kind of blinks for a second as he was basically charmed by you, as well as being charmed by the ring. And he just kind of says, "My roots aren't always as connected as they used to be upstairs. Were you buying something just now?"
Well, we actually came to tell you we took care of the vine monster.
Oh, wonderful! That means I can get back to my stock again, and my flock will be able to be raised beautifully.
We did get help from some humans though. That's where the complication, okay. Yes, there were some humans that actually helped. Do you remember the humans?
Kind of
That
thinks
gave you the
back.
ring?
He kind of thinks back. Humans. Oh, was it that there was that one big giant man? I think he wanted some kind
Yeah.
of raccoon or something. I don't know. He asked for some kind of raccoon, and I didn't have one in stock. I told him about the shambling vines in the cave, and they said they would take care of it, and they gave me something in return.
Oh, sure. Well, I just want to let you know that the humans are cool and all. They did help with the problem, I guess. And we helped as well. But they gave you a ring that had magical properties. And so
If you see them again, I would not put the ring back on.
correct. Just be careful around anyone that wants to just give you something. I don't know how much you're familiar, but as a magician myself, I can confirm that there's a lot of magic to go around, and sometimes it's easy to affect people in ways that you're not really consenting, I suppose. This ring, for example, it made sure that you were friendly with the humans. Whether they were actually friendly or not, maybe it was a safe keep, but it's important to realize that it's a possibility that they charmed you in some way. Not a
Guys.
possibility, but a certainty. I actually had to dispel this to rip it off of your finger. It was really crazy. It's even crazier that you don't remember.
He kind of thinks back, and as almost the haze of the charm begins to dispel from him, along with the magic that was in the air that you dispelled as well with all the other attempts, he just kind of thinks, he's like, "Oh yes, they said that this was required to enter the human capital. They said that I remember. He just kind of thinks back. He says, "Yeah, they said that if I wanted to do trading in the capital, that I was only allowed in if I wore one of these rings, and that they were going to give it to me for free, so I could set up a shop there."
Okay, well, how about this? You can hold on to the ring as long as you're informed about it. I feel like that's okay if you want to, do that, but just know that this ring makes you... go ahead.
There's a risk with it, though.
Of course, as Razzie, my friend here, said, it's a risk holding this ring because the humans can force you to kind of be blind to any of the wrongdoings, and that doesn't mean that they're doing wrong things, but it gives them the potential to, I suppose. So you can have this ring and you can do your trades. Just be wary of that before you put it on again. And once you put it on, you might not be able to really take it off without the help of a magic user like me.
He says, no, you can keep it. I'll get advice from the magic shop owner. Her and I are very close, so if anything happens like this again, I'll just ask her about it. I'm from the tree, back in, in the circle of nature. We just act on instinct, and we don't have all these malicious aligned people in our world. Ever since I became a trader, I've only seen that people have this innate desire to have undertones to everything they do.
Well, I would like to believe that the world is a safe place, and I grew up in a very safe mindset. But due to recent adventuring, I've learned that it's not all sunshine and rainbows, and not what you want it to be. It's not that easy to recognize at all times, but it's good to have a balance of trusting versus just being safe. It's okay to be safe and still trust people. But you'll find that middle ground, I'm sure. And this shop that you're running, it's amazing, and you're amazing, and I'm sure a lot of people really appreciate you. But it's just good to be careful of your surroundings from time to time, because you never truly know. And I would hate for you to get taken advantage of like this again without your consent.
Just says, thank you for helping me with this. Look, I don't know how many. I could have been swindled my whole shop if they kept this up. I'm vaguely familiar enough with some of these magic users as they come by my shop every now and then. If you'd like, you can. Here, how about you take one of my little pets here? Just don't take my puppy. But if you want one of the smaller pets, you can have one of those for yourself. Lord knows they would have probably undercut it anyways.
Well, two things. One, I do want to say that the humans aren't bad, per se. I mean, maybe they were just being safe as well. And maybe they trusted you, but were being safe. I don't know. But it's good that you see that way. Also, anybody here, Shadow, Dusty, Razzie, do you guys want a pet?
I thought you wanted
have
to
all
be
that.
the
I'm
little
okay.
dude.
I'm good. I don't want to just take more.
I don't need a
No.
pet.
Guess I'm taking advantage. Still gonna pay you,
for it,
but
Razzie.
still. Yo, what's this little dude's name?
That is, Seal. Seal the plant vine.
Hmm.
Oh,
Can y'all help me choose? Like, pick a number 1 or 2.
you have dice.
I don't care. I'd rather other people pick for me.
Sad beetle noises.
I see. I'm getting the cat snail then.
I will add it to your home.
Yeah. I would have totally got the other one, but at the same time, cat snail. Also, it was an even number, so cat snail.
Cat snail.
Oh. Yeah.
You just see happy glooping noises.
My cat got summoned in real life. She's like, she like walked into my room and started meowing, just like coincidentally. Thank you. Here. Anyways. I thought that was
Wolfie,
fun.
what are you doing?
That is the cat snail.
I already said I wasn't taking a pet.
Oh,
I've got
monster
one. I
check.
don't need another.
Yeah,
I mean-
not really. It's hard enough managing one right now, and I barely take him on adventures as it is.
I mean, like, I
Yep.
try to take avocado as a leaf. I try to take leaf as much as I can if I can, but no use. He too small.
Too
But
small?
yes, my cat snail is now named Bloober.
He makes happy glooping noises.
Yeah.
Aw.
Oh, you can at least do this for y'all.
Be right back. 2 seconds.
1, 2.
One.
Where y'all going now?
Well, considering
Well,
we've
Shadow
helped at the
needs
docks,
to
we've helped
heal.
with the pet shop, which the docs was with the magic user technically, so we don't need to go to the magic shop. We already been to pet shop. There's, I think, 2 more shops in the town that might need help, but we don't know yet. Basically,
Well,
we need to look around town.
But didn't Shadow's brother, I think it was,
are you talking about
need
like?
help? Yes.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, but we were told that see what's around town before then, because
It is. You basically passed 1 day. The king said that you would have basically a week. He could probably get some transport ready.
so yeah.
Well, I need to rest in order to get some of those spell slots back, and Shadow needs to rest. Maybe you two can investigate while Shadow and I go back to the mansion and hang out for a bit.
I mean,
Or we could all go together, or we could all rest up. It's up to you guys.
It is a little bit later in the day as the trek out to the cave was a little bit from town.
It is
then we
getting
should
late after
probably
all.
yeah.
probably all go back.
Maybe we
Yeah,
should
let's
just rest
go
after
back
it's
and
all
rest.
done.
I'm back.
Go us, team.
Go us, team.
We did so great today, guys. We should celebrate tonight. I don't know. I'm feeling it.
Do you like to go to
No.
the? I was gonna say there's the fine dining. I don't. Let me double check to see if I have a bar ready. I have a bar somewhere. Yeah, there is the fine dining or the tavern.
Iris would not suggest a bar, because they're innocent. They've never drank or anything. But they could be influenced to try it. You know what I mean?
The fine dining is still up. I still have the previous map. The menu would be the same though.
Oh, okay. Iris is like, well, I mean, wait, is there anything fun to do around here? Or, I don't know. Maybe we can just go back to the house and hang out together and talk.
Go fishing.
We could go
Fishing sounds
fishing,
nice.
or we could play card games, or we could
I'm hungry. So
oh my god, let's get a good
somewhere.
meal. We deserve it.
yes.
Why did it show up?
On me today, guys. I'm feeling good.
So
You
we're
just
going
would
out
give
to
it-
dinner then?
You were just given 200 gold and you say the food's on me.
Listen, I spend my money. My character is not very good with their money. Guys, let me take you out. Let's all go get some food together.
Okay.
I'm definitely still exhausted, so food could probably help.
Say as you're
Sure.
ruffling a bag of chips. Oh, no, I literally just unarchived the there it is, okay. Found it.
Why do you archive maps? Is it just to keep things more organized? Or...
It's because I have 74 maps archived.
yeah, that's nothing.
Why? Delete
That's
old ones
every-
that you don't use.
I do, we've used 74 maps so far in this campaign.
Honestly, I'm impressed.
And that's not even consider the ones that are still, here, I still
yeah,
have
those are
about...
the archived ones.
Yeah, I have about 20 active maps right now that y'all could potentially go to.
Okay.
We'll get everyone
Take me
back.
to the Dragonborn village.
Yeah. That would be quite a ways away if you want to take some travel time for that.
No, I was kidding. I just wanted to see if we still had it.
I do. I literally have every single map y'all have ever done. I've never deleted a single map that y'all have actually played on in the campaign.
So it's from day 2 or day 3 of our campaign. That's why I was like, take us to that one.
Yep. I still have that. I actually even still have the dungeon from the very first day. What's the problem is it's not even named because I didn't name them back then. But also there is I need to do.
Yeah, where am I?
Yep. I had to add you a token in.
Hard Noggin's here.
Oh. no.
Sure, he's delivering. He's doing a mail cycle. I don't know why I put him in this map, but he's doing a mail cycle here.
Can I get my letter? That's not important at all right now.
Yes, you receive your letter from Hobnoggin.
Yeah.
I have a playlist with it. Wait a second while I pull up the music. Yeah, you all You all show up to the fine dining. You see some familiar faces, a single kobold, various different people, but most of the time it's a very slow night. There's a random wolf that seems to be eating here. Shopkeep's here as well.
Why are you so big? Oh my god.
That's what she said.
See a pair of little floating orb eating here as well.
Sick.
And I'm also finding one thing. Yeah, so you all now show up. Let me get the menus, because I do have those as well archived.
Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so famished. I'm so excited. I'm really proud of you guys. As a team, we've done so much together.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna make me hungry.
Right.
Oh, this looks so good.
There is...
I'll have my usual.
What's
What is
that?
your usual?
Steamed clam. Oh, it was a steamed
No.
it was the fish. What was the fish? Scallops. You had buttered
No,
scallops.
wasn't that? No.
What is it?
No, you
was
had
the
the tomato. Yeah, you
it
had
was
the
Calafian Caprice and then the tomato basil bisque.
yeah, you literally had
Oh,
tomato
yeah.
on tomato as like the
I'll do it.
main wolf.
And I'll fucking do it again.
Out of all the things you chose.
I'll fucking do it again. A hyuk? A hyuk? You've seen that, right?
Yeah. The amount of times I hear my man
What?
fucking flip that
I'm
shit.
What are you doing?
There we go.
What were you doing? What were you doing with that cable? Were you trying to take that cable without me noticing?
You want to
So-
get that jumbo shrimp cocktail though.
Normally there is a peaceful atmosphere, but instead you see what looks to be a band of dwarves coming in. And they seem to be setting up some musical instruments of sorts.
Maybe not, damn it.
Mhm.
Nope, they are a rock dwarfs. They are they only perform dwarf rock.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Okay.
Trying to take the berries.
Uh-oh. Just gotta get the music for it.
You just hear them begin to play out on their various instruments.
I love how I knew.
Sorry, I have to go investigate what my puppet is doing.
You're good.
Shadow, there was a dwarf rock band of rock dwarves that are now in the tavern, or now in the
Oh,
inn.
snip.
Oh, I guess this isn't really my style of music, but I kind of like it.
Oh, isn't it
Oh,
the
this
lyric
is-
version?
This is definitely up my alley.
Interesting choice for a fancy restaurant.
It's a big city. I'm pretty sure it hosts a lot of different styles.
That's true.
During my
Well,
adventures before I found you guys, I used to be able to go into different places and hang out with different types of people.
What kind of people? I'm
Oh.
pretty sheltered, I guess, and I'm learning that more and more as I continue to adventure with you all. But tell me more, really. I'd love to learn more about you guys. I feel like we barely even know each other, even though we've been adventuring.
Oh, from everybody. Of course, things like this, like bands of rock dwarves and other mixed groups, dragonborn, kobolds, goblins, elves.
And technically, y'all went to the Feyrealm as well, which Iris has not gotten to go to.
Oh yeah.
I haven't either.
That's true. I prefer a how do I put this nicely? A more peaceful kind of music. But and I'm like kind of like shouting a little over like the rock in the background. But this is very interesting to say the least.
If I could find a bard with this style of music, I think I'd be inspired.
Oh,
Definitely.
maybe I'll learn a little bit of it then. I don't know. Maybe I could try it. And Iris walks over, like really awkwardly, and then kind of like looks back at the party, and then like looks at the band, and then like runs back. It's like, oh, I don't know. Never mind. I don't know if I know this kind of music. It's super new to me. Doesn't really feel right.
I want to take out my my flute and kind of start like lightly playing the progression of the music.
And yes, you are able to match as best as you can with a flute. Wind instruments aren't exactly hard rock, but that doesn't
No,
stop
but-
you.
It's not necessarily the hard rock part. It's just essentially the progression. It's like do 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 do.
You do
Yeah.
exactly that.
Exactly.
Iris starts like nodding a little, but like very like slightly.
It's actually a really
Everyone's
nice
loved
addition.
it. I don't know what you're saying.
What?
Serta. What are you
What?
saying?
Everyone wants to impress the shadow.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, Iris is just enjoying me.
Oh, whoa.
Exactly.
Not in that way.
Fine dining indeed.
Oh
I'm
my.
talking about at this rate, but like the spot behind my chair is getting swept really well. Long ass tail fucking sweeping across the floor.
Alright, did we all order food?
Only
Oh,
you
yeah,
did,
yeah.
Shadow.
Has this
We've been
all
waiting
created? Sorry. Okay, again, it's on me today. Get whatever you want. Sir, what's your name? Referencing the Papu that's like,
Just been staring at y'all, waiting patiently.
I'm so
Hey,
sorry.
you haven't said anything.
I am Sheila.
Tita?
Sheila.
Shiva? Oh, sorry. It's very nice to meet you, Shiva. Where are you from?
I'm from Otterton.
Oh, cool. Is that where, oh, I won't keep you. Sorry, I like to ask a lot of questions, but, I'll just keep this straight to the point. I'll have oh shoot, where'd the menu go? I'll have the clam chowder with the scallops, the seared scallops.
She just kind of writes it down a little, you would think that she would have like a little piece of paper, but instead she has a rock that she seems to be scribbling into with a very, 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 tough obsidian pin.
Whoa, is that obsidian?
Yes! I got it from a trade! We used to have to use smaller rocks, but they always broke on us, and now we have obsidian.
Why do you use rocks to take orders?
It's part of our culture. Of course we take rocks. What else can we do? Then we save them, and then if the customers are bad, we can throw it at them.
Oh, that's so neat. I guess it's a little violent for my taste, but I mean, most people at least would write on things like this, and I pull out like my spell book. I go, well, this isn't a thing that I normally write on a lot because it has my spells, and I don't want to taint them. But I could write on here and modify spells and learn new spells, and inscribe spells and things like that. But if I want to take notes, I also have this, and I pull out like like the end of my spellbook that I guess has some empty pages.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you just take orders like this, and like I take out a pen and start like just kind of scribbling on it. But to each their own. That's a really cool system. It seems really efficient if you want to enact violence.
She just kind of laughs. Oh, I'm just joking. It's so we can actually keep them for a lot longer. Paper always gets wet whenever we travel underwater.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
As you're just writing down with a little obsidian pen. Because since they're otters, they typically go in between underwater and surface, so they don't want to have anything wet.
Right.
That's fair.
That's really cool, actually. But yeah, are your seared scallops good? They sound really good.
They are the best in all of Calpheon City. They have
I
a
can
nice
tell.
buttery glaze.
Oh. Incredible. What are you guys all getting? On me.
I don't have the pot stickers.
Oh yeah.
Again.
And I'm not much of a drinker, but if you guys want to indulge a little, I suppose tonight's the night. I mean, we're having fun, and I probably won't participate, but have fun. Relax a little.
Who's getting drunk?
Yes. I'm going to take the jumbo shrimp cocktail and some duck pot stickers as well. And a beer.
Bear. One bear to go. So let's see. Okay. She will go back, and as you kind of see a little bit of flakes of the stone begin to fall to the ground a little bit, she just kind of picks them up and kind of sweeps them up with her paw and deposits in a little satchel next to her waist. And then she also follows up by putting the rock in there as well as she walks over to the kitchen. You are now alone in the restaurant. Also, he's over here. What you doing, Wolfie?
Just relaxing, enjoying the evening. I just look over at the group as they're drinking.
Iris is kind of just like, so I'm also part bard. I don't have like drums or anything, but like I just
You
like
do have drums.
drum onto like the table. Oh, do I?
Yeah, you literally said you had drums. That was your musical
I usually,
like vice.
well, I usually pictured it as like I just kind of like make beats with whatever I have. So like I could bang on the table, or I can like pat like my bag or something. You know what I mean? Like I'm kind of just I'm patting on the
So
table. a little.
imaginary drums. Got it.
Yeah, I'm patting on the table to the beat of what Shadow's playing, and I'm like nodding my head a little bit, like trying to get into it, even though it's not my normal style of music. I'm like finding the beauty in it.
You're just doing your, like, you pull out your little scribing pens, and you just kind of drum with your little scribing pens on the table, making small,
like, a
echoey
little, like-
sounds.
I do like the little hand trick too, where like I flip the pen around, the pen around as I'm like slapping on the table.
Roll a performance check.
Okay.
I don't know if it's considered a check, but... You are drumming out where the echoes of the table almost resonate with your pins, as you almost
starting
feel
to
the
get, like-
magic leaves the pins into the table, and the table receives it back.
As you see this happen, I'm like, you see Iris starting to get like into it. Like his head is banging like a little more, and he's like smacking his pen and hand down on the table, and just like really head banging right now.
Shadow, with his actual instrument, does able to keep the tunes a lot longer. Also, this is not the song.
It said it was the song.
Anyways, continue, guys.
So this past week's been fun. How's everyone holding up?
I've definitely felt better. but I'm
Yeah.
here. I'm doing good. Well enough.
Iris is still just like smacking into the table and like bopping and
I'm doing all right.
There we go.
I could just, with all recent events, I could use a day or two of rest before we set off for the capital.
I mean, we got a whole week, so
Ugh.
we'll
Which
be
you bring
fine.
that up, there's going to be a small issue getting into the capital if everyone has to wear one of those rings.
I don't think anybody has to wear those rings.
Honestly, I don't think that's the case.
That's what the
But-
shopkeep said.
in the middle
Yeah,
of
but-
Iris is banging on the table. We can fabricate. It's not hard at all. That's the thing about magic. It just like keeps bopping on the desk and like head banging.
My ears perk up. I'm like, huh. We also know the Dragonborn village is very good at making stuff. I don't know if it's just weapons or jewelry.
Actually, the jewelry was actually the goblins. The goblins were the ones that
Ah.
actually had the jewelry. The Dragonborn was more weapons and armor. The goblins had
Wonder if we
the magic.
Wonder if we could stop by and have the goblins fabricate something.
It's been a minute since we visited them. Or really talked to them. Same with Trek. Honestly, we need to actually, like, keep in contact with the people that we kind of, like, were like, hey, war, you know? We kind of need to actually keep in contact. But yeah, no, I mean, paying them a visit wouldn't be too bad. But I'm not gonna lie, I worry about Nuka and all of them since that's where the group was heading.
Who?
My brother.
They don't know
The
that.
bunny with the tiger.
They don't know that, Razzie.
Yes, they do. I mention it every time.
I mean, they've never met him in person, though. I mean,
That's what I have. Nuka
Not
has said
Wolfie.
hi at least once or twice. True, not Wolfie. Okay,
Or
regardless,
Iris.
whatever. Ignore what I'm saying.
or
Okay,
I.
so for context, I have a little brother. He's a little bunny. His name is Nuka. He is in the village that's the Cobalt Village. That's where the people are heading next. Hopefully that kid's smart enough, but at the same time he has that habit of trusting people. So, but I'm a bit worried, but I've been sending letters, so hopefully he's been getting those. Hopefully.
Hopefully. I mean, have you sent a letter about the rings? Because we only found out about that today.
True, but I tell him about everything anytime we go out. But honestly, I was going to write a letter before we went to bed. That way he could get it. But it's like I tell him and my parents about everything. So that way they know what's all going on.
Right.
Gotcha.
Y'all do have like 14 campaign days of stuff, so.
Yeah.
She comes back and delivers all of the main courses of the food. Shadow, once again, your muzzle is once again tickled with the aroma of fresh tomatoes that have
Yum.
been pureed into a beautiful bisque.
Give me more.
As
Iris,
both,
God.
I was gonna say, Razzie and Wolfie, both of you managed to get your own pot stickers. They actually serve them in a new wooden container as they put the wooden little circle box in front of you each and remove the lid. And inside there seems to be the pot stickers that seem to be almost in a mesh on the bottom and have been steaming beautifully with the meat seared slightly inside. And then you have the shrimp cocktail.
Yummy.
which is almost has like this vinegary taste at first, but then you kind of taste it and realize it's more of just a stronger scent. And as you kind of have that tomatoey kind of feeling as well, you realize that vinegar is more of the alcohol as it begins to kind of hit you as a wave. And lastly, we have the beautiful clam chowder and seared scallops, as the chowder itself seems to have decent sized chunks of clam freshly picked from the river, and the scallops seem to be swimming in a buttery sauce with a slight drizzle on top with a kind of a clearish glaze of some sort.
Iris is like still banging on the table when this happens, and accidentally smacks the clam chowder onto the floor and like burns his hand a little. He goes, "Ah, dang it! Sorry. I guess I was just getting really into the music back there. I'll just get another. It's fine." And starts like eating the scallops.
You just see
You were really good though.
You just see the otter kind of make a small sigh before she waves her hand over the floor in the air, and the floor begins to almost disintegrate or the clam chowder on the floor begins to disintegrate. Well, I don't have much magic, but at least I learned this one in the trade. She casts basically prestidigitation on the ground.
Iris stops like eating for a second. It's like, "Oh, excuse me, sorry. What was that? What spell was that? That was really cool."
It's something that we are taught the very first day of running this fine dining establishment here. Some call it some other words. I just call it cleaner floors and cleaner tables.
Wait, was that prestidigitation?
I think that's the word the owner used, but I don't keep up with those fancy words. I just mutter
That's
the
so
little
neat.
chants, and they go, and all the spells go away.
That's really cool. Do you know any other spells?
Oh no, maybe some heating of like some food and such. I think it kind of falls into the same realm as we just kind of be able to heat and chill some food. It helps great with preservation.
Oh, well, that was really impressive, and I'm very proud of you for doing that.
Thank you.
Magic isn't always the easiest to pick up.
Thank you. As I said, it took us a while to learn, but once we get it, we get it.
I know that feeling.
You just hear more jamming out by the dwarves.
Not gonna lie, I love this music.
Apparently, it's called Dwarf Rock. It's a playlist of 9 songs called Dwarf Rock.
Amazing. Out of game, I love it. In game, Iris is uncomfortable with starting to get into it.
Apparently, it's like I'll link the playlist in the.
Iris looks over to the Papu and is like, Shiva, you how'd you guys find this band? They're really good. I never heard this kind of music before, but I'm really liking it.
Well, normally we have various people with their little flutes, and sometimes we have the piano playing. But this group of dwarves came by, and they just asked for nothing more than to perform their rock. They seem to be the rebellious type, so they left their dwarven heritage and decided to start a rock band, they call it.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
Honestly, 10 out of 10. Would listen again.
You can almost sense a sense of almost magic coming from the band, Iris, as it almost seems they be using various magics to almost enhance their music even further.
Is it manipulating in any way?
No.
Or is it just like, okay.
Basically, speaker
No.
magic.
Yeah, you would know enough about magic to discern whether like a low-level spell is trying to be malicious. They just seem
Right.
to be having making it a little bit louder and also altering their voices to be a little bit more in pitch.
Wow, well, I'm kind of a fan, and I can tell that they're using a little bit of magic as well. Maybe bardic of sorts. I'm a little bit of a bard myself, not like that, of course. I mean, my music taste is a little different, personally, but I really like what they do, and I'd love to hear them again. You should definitely bring them back here.
I will put in the best of compliments to the owner. The dwarves seem very happy with their musical talents.
Please do. I'd love to tell them now, but I don't want to interrupt their performance.
Very well. Let me be off. I must go attend to other customers.
And Iris goes back to wolfing down the scallops. They don't tell you how much. Adventuring, so much work, so many calories got to get replaced.
I was
Well-
gonna say, if you eat that much and you don't have no more money, which I doubt, I do still have some pot stickers in a bag of holding. I'm pretty sure they can easily be warmed up or just eaten.
I thought you gave those to the spiders.
Yes, you
No,
did.
I actually no, I didn't.
Oh, you had the
didn't.
meat.
I
You had-
almost gave it to. Yeah, it's like I almost gave it to Shadow, but we never did that, so I still have them.
I just forgot that I also happened to give, like, you meat in a letter format.
10 out of 10. Convenience.
Gotcha.
Shadow, how are you liking your food?
Oh, it's definitely replenishing some of my much needed energy. I feel like I haven't eaten in forever.
That's great. And again, we got nothing going on, so you could sleep like a rock tonight. You look like you could really use it. I mean, not in an offensive way at all. You've been through a lot lately.
I like this channel.
That he has.
But is anyone still eating? Or are we good to go, or does anyone want to do anything?
I mean, I'm almost done, but yeah.
Oh, take your time, no rush. Sorry.
Do y'all want to take anything for the road?
I'm good.
Probably.
I'm good.
Oh yeah, I'm good for right now.
Let me look.
What are y'all doing, Walker?
Take whatever you want, Razzie. It's on me.
I will
do.
figure out how.
Hopefully it'll be used later.
I will figure out how much money that you have spent today later, Trix.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
Wolfie gave me
that's
200
a
gold,
fish
and I
tank,
spent
bro?
probably like 50. No, probably more than that.
I think it was probably maybe
Probably.
60
I
or
already
so.
subtracted that gold
Does it-
from my inventory, by the way.
I think it was like about maybe 60 or so. Probably say
Okay.
60.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that smoked fish to go.
Yeah. You can add it to your inventory.
Will do.
Dwarven Rock.
I'm about to heat up some clam chowder soup. I'm motivated.
Do you have like little cans?
Yeah, I love clam chowder soup. It's my favorite. I just love soup. It's just like the perfect food when you're not like extremely hungry.
Your team will remember this later.
Yes. I have a soup command in my channel. And it just says I love soup.
Soup.
Soup. That's some good soup. But yeah, I think we're good,
think
right?
we're
Is anyone
good.
still
I don't know if y'all want me to be like talking more or not. I'm waiting. I don't know if y'all want me to be like saying more things.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, you're fine. We're just eating, having a good time, chilling out.
Tomato bisque. Oh yeah, no, we're good. Sure, after this, it'll be worthy to turn in for a day or two.
Yeah.
Wait, it's really been 2 hours?
Yes.
It's like the most chill.
We started super late.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's been more like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
No, Shadow's been live for an hour and 50 minutes.
Yeah, but we
Yep.
still didn't even start then.
Yeah,
still
we
talking.
were chilling for like the first 15 minutes before anything
Yeah.
really happened.
Either way, we're back at the mansion.
So basically, you all make your way back. It is definitely more of a nightish kind of looking. The sun's beginning to set. The otters seem to be kind of gathering around a little tree that seems to be having a goodish glow about it as you all leave the city. And the seems to be just a singular tree in the city that seems to light up as it kind of goes above all the other buildings. And a bunch of otters begin to rest around it, falling asleep happily as you all make your way back to the mansion. And I'll actually put you so you're not like already in the bedrooms. Shadow's no longer bedridden yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Everything is yet.
Boy.
Just hear the faint sounds of dwarven rock coming from the city.
Really a vibrant night.
Oh, hold on, I got a bot in chat. Hold on, I gotta ban a bot.
I apologize for you having to replace like all the tokens for Razzie.
Oh, you're fine. There we go. So I had to ban a bot on my stream.
Nice.
There we
Wanna
go.
become famous?
Yeah, that was weird. So what? Hey Wolfie, what you doing?
I am just kind of chilling out by the water, enjoying the sound.
Razzie, what are you doing?
Oh yeah, I always like the sound of waves.
Let me change
I
out
was
your
gonna say I'm
token.
heading to bed, taking Leaf with me, but and the snail cat. Yes.
Razzie, are you going? How are you going to
I don't
bed?
have control of Blue.
Oh yeah, I'll give you control of the cat. Okay. Razzie, do you transform into anything as you go to bed?
The bobcat, always.
You just see Razzie shapeshift into a bobcat as it feels like they just have better cat sleep that way. Oh yeah, also, this was the furniture I was talking about. I was testing it out.
Oh, whoa.
The wolf statue.
Neat.
Yeah, so apparently I can actually copy and paste those into the map for people to have furniture. Populate the little house.
I think this was my room. I'm not 100% sure.
You're a cat, everything is your room.
True.
I mean,
I mean,
it
technically,
only
there's
has
still
3
like
rooms.
one person extra, so someone got to share. So me being bobcat kind of works.
Or Shadow can have 2 people in hit us. Shadow, who are you sleeping with?
Sleeping with?
Did I
What does
stutter?
that mean? Well, yeah, but I don't know what that means.
There's only 3 bedrooms.
Alright.
I mean, technically, Shadow and Wolfie both have their. Actually, Wolfie kind of just sleeps in the
Dusty Iris, let's go.
library.
I mean, technically, Dusty should have the master bedroom because he's the one that
Dusty, who are you
One,
sleeping
one
with?
place.
No, you don't get to ask that. You already asked Shadow.
Here,
Sh-
Iris
that-
can share my bedroom. I don't care.
Okay, I guess. I'll be there later though. I want to read up a little bit on my new spells that I got, and I sit down by the fountain as well, and I open up my spell book and I kind of just scroll through and I like study over the new spells that I just bought.
And Wolfie, what are you doing?
I'm chilling out by the water.
Are you probably okay? Some time passes through some time definitely passes throughout the night.
As I'm kind of just reading over my book, I look over at Wolfie and go, what are you up to? Why are you up so late?
Enjoying the sound of the water.
That's
I did
fair.
take the oath of the sea for a reason.
You're gonna sleep in the water?
No.
Well, I think that's really admirable. How you're able to find peace in the subtle noise of the ocean and the water. Admittedly, that's something I need to work on a little myself. I feel like whenever I'm awake, I need to be productive 24/7. The second I had time, I started reading through my book and making sure everything was okay, but I don't know. I think that's really cool and admirable how you can just listen to the sounds and enjoy yourself.
They are calming sounds.
Yeah, they are nice.
I need to have a play water sounds.
I actually have a really good one. That's
I
like
have,
ocean noises or whatever.
River
if you want
sounds.
one. Yeah, there you go.
Here's
Did
Wolfie's.
I say admirable stupid? Is that why you
There
like
you
put it in
go.
chat like that?
No, it's like it's admiral, like a sea captain, admirable.
Oh, okay. I just said admirable, like whatever.
Admiral?
Admiral Abel? Admiral Abel? Sir? No, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking through my book a little bit slower now, and every once in a while looking up and just kind of staring into the fountain and kind of listening to the sounds, and then like I kind of like shake it off a little bit again and like go back to my book and start like rummaging through the pages.
The book. The running water.
The more time passes. If it gets to morning, neither of you will benefit from a long rest.
No, I know. So Iris eventually like has totally just burnt themselves out. Looks into the fountain, and you can see in their face they've kind of like lost a lot of energy and just will to like be conscious. And they basically just like studied their book so hard they're just like, ugh, learning's hard, but I love it. I can't go on without it. But damn, am I drained. Dusty, and I look over you like very sluggishly. Try not to stay up too late. I guess we don't have a whole lot going on for this week, but it's good to get some rest when you can. And I start kind of dozing and like where I'm sitting, I'm like, oh, I need to go to bed soon, or I'm gonna pass out right here. And I start kind of getting up slowly and like closing my book. And I start like walking over to the room. And then I run back and I'm like, oh, there was one more thing I wanted to check before I go to bed. And then I stop again. I go, no, I need to stop for the night, or I'm gonna be up all night. Dusty,
Go to bed. Go
Wake
to
it
bed,
up.
Iris.
Dusty, have a good
Go to
night.
bed.
Don't
Yeah.
stay up too late. You can tell me to go to bed all you want, but you better treat yourself with the same respect. And I started walking over, and I turn around and I blow a little kiss, and then I keep going on.
Make an
and then I go back
acrobatics.
to- Acrobatics?
Yes.
Acrobatics.
For what?
You're very sleepy and you're trying to go upstairs in the middle of the
Yeah,
night.
that's fair.
You managed to go up the stairs just fine.
Okay.
Teasing.
Okay. Well, that's great. I get up the stairs. I go back to the room. Where do I sleep?
Where do you sleep?
Is there only the one bed?
There's 3 beds.
Only 3 beds.
Well, Shadow said that. Mina, we were sharing a room, or whatever. I kind of like slowly open the door, and then like peek inside. Shadow, are you just like asleep?
You say that
for
to
the most
him?
part.
I peek into the door. I see that Shadow's like passed the fuck out, and I take a bunch of my like robes off, and I like curl up into the corner and just use my robes as a pillow and like sleep on the floor.
Uh,
Dusty, what are you doing? Are you falling asleep under the stars?
no, I slowly get up and I walk inside and go up the stairs to the other room.
Make a perception. Oh, make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom?
The wisdom.
He can be.
Wisdom saving?
Yep. Continue.
Damn. I kind of like turn over and I look into the corner and I see Iris. I'm like, the hell are you doing?
Is this like right as I'm falling asleep, or is this
Yes.
like I kind of sluggishly like lift my head up a little. I'm just like, oh, sorry to wake you. I you need the rest and you need the bed, and I thought I'd give that to you so you can have a good night's sleep. I'm totally comfortable here. Trust me, I'm really tired. I do this thing where I exhaust my brain enough to where I can fall asleep anywhere, really.
That's fair. I kind of scoot over. I'm like, oh, if you get uncomfortable, there's enough room here.
That's okay. It's all yours, really. I don't want to impose.
Suit it yourself.
Iris kind of just lays there,
Immediately snoring.
you know, like that really awkward, like, man, I want to be in a bed, but like at the same time, I don't want to impose, even though it's not imposing because it was totally invited.
Do you want to
Sorry,
make
sorry.
I mean,
a...
like, you could totally come to mine. I'm literally a bobcat. I'm probably also sleeping on the floor.
Are you gonna
You
change...
don't know that though, because okay, whatever.
You
Next-
know that
next
they
night I'll
are a
sleep in-
bobcat.
I'll sleep in Razzy's room.
One second. Make a wisdom saving throw. Iris.
Okay. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Continue.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing, Iris?
Making bad throws.
I'm just like chilling out on the floor, and like I'm like really tired to where I could really slump, and I could just pass out where I'm at, but I look over, I see the bed, and I'm like, oh, it's so tempting, and I really awkwardly kind of like climb onto the bed, but I like hug the side of it like so hard to where I'm like nowhere near Shadow to give him as much room as possible, like super awkward.
And as you do, you fall... Basically, you do fall asleep. You do kind of feel a weird chill in the air, though, as you do. And because of that weird chill in the air, you do kind of snuggle up a little bit more under the covers, as you kind of feel that breeze wash over you.
I get a little colder, and I put the blanket over me, and I scoot a little bit closer to the middle, still facing the opposite direction. I kind of shivering a little, and just still trying to give as much space as possible, also being under the blanket.
Shadow, deep asleep, still feels your movement, but kind of shakes him awake just a little bit. But he's kind of like in that half-tired state where he's like, "Oh fuck it, I don't know." So he just like swings his arm over you and then pulls you in to the middle of the bed.
Iris
Yes.
blushes and just kind of like doesn't like say anything, but almost like gasps a little. And then just like has their eyes like wide open, like they're like super surprised by this. and like they don't know whether to be like uncomfortable or not, and they just kind of like slowly start to like be like, you know what, this is okay, and then they just kind of like lay there, and then they get a little more comfortable, and then they kind of just slump. Like the second that they accept the fact that there's arms around them, they just like pass the fuck out like instantly. Like they are tired, but at the same time are really comfortable in the position they're in.
Do you all sleep with the windows open or closed?
I probably sleep with them open.
I sleep with
gonna
them
say I
closed. I'm used to like, I don't know, differences as far as like my backstory goes with like the wolf pack and stuff.
Wolfie,
Iris, go ahead.
I'll go. Dusty, do you sleep with the windows open or closed?
Yeah, I do either or. If it's hot out, I sleep with it open.
It's kind of in the hotter of the seasons here, as you aren't exactly in winter.
Then yes, I'd be sleeping with it open.
And what were you saying, Iris?
I was gonna say that Iris would probably want the window closed. But it depends on what Shadow would have done, because Iris just kind of walked into the room and wouldn't have touched anything. So
No, I'd sleep with it closed. I'm just like, I don't
okay,
care.
our window's closed.
Yeah. Wolfie, make a perception check. Dusty. As well as, you two, Razzie.
Where were these rolls the other sessions that I had the low rolls? Come on!
I took it from.
You are very, very deep sleep in your catnap.
Yeah.
Dusty. You
Yes.
do hear some rustling outside. But you're not really too sure what it is, but you do definitely hear rustling as you're trying to fall asleep. You're not too sure if it's the water or one of the animals seem to be messing around outside.
Okay. I ignore the wrestling, thinking it is one of the animals, and go back to sleep.
Yeah. Pulling some stuff. Okay. As you all are asleep, let's see, Dusty and Razzie. Razzie, you definitely begin to notice something. But before you do, they're basically, so hold on a second. Razzie, but you kind of wake up to the sound of someone seems to be climbing through the window of yours. But before you manage to fully realize what's going on, they cast sleep on you, along with you and everyone else in the room.
No, not leave. In blue,
I think, do
you
you
can tell
have
who's the favorite child.
you have a sleep spell, right? Hey, how much HP does your cat have?
Hmm?
The Bobcat should have, I think, like either 14 to 19 HP, right?
Wait,
Let
so
me check, but I'm pretty sure. Might actually be 13, but let me.
sleep is a verbal spell. Is there a chance that me or Shadow would have heard it being in the room next door?
There is something that is going to be happening
13
elsewhere as well.
HP.
13 HP?
Yeah.
And let me just make sure I'm doing this right, so 5d8. More d8. So in that room, everyone seems to fall asleep in that room. In Wolfie's room, a yellowish gas begins to creep through the window, though Dusty does not notice it. And the yellowish gas seems to kind of roll over the bed, Dusty, as you kind of begin to wake up a little bit to the sound of someone kind of outside, and you begin to kind of hear some motion. And as you inhale the yellowish gas, go back to sleep. As some more figures begin to appear in your room. And for the last bedroom, they seem to basically be trying to fidget with the window. So yes, Iris, you would see someone kind of fidgeting with the window a little bit and hearing that kind of magic being kind of verbally spoken in another room as you're kind of hearing it, but in a very deep sleep haze.
Did I get any spell slots back from this or no?
Not yet.
Okay.
Oh,
Can I tell it's magical? Can I hear like the muttering?
you hear a very, very, very faint muttering coming from the room next to you.
Okay, I'm gonna like tap Shadow like really hard and start to like get up from the bed and like back up towards the door.
So wait, you say in the room next to them. Which room are you talking about?
That would be Razzy's room.
So what's going on?
Some yellowish gas has filled Dusty's room, and
that?
also, huh?
Do we know that?
Oh no, I thought Shadow was asking what was going on, like what I was saying,
Oh,
not
yeah, okay.
what he was going
Okay.
on. Sorry.
No, okay. So, Iris got up? Why?
There's a muttering. Is this like in game or is this like out of game?
Out of
Yeah.
game, why'd you get up?
Out of game, there's like a muttering coming from the window, which is probably some kind of spell trying to like put us to sleep or something. Iris started like tapping you really hard and walked like got up and started like backing up towards the door.
Kind of like, my eyes like shoot wide open. I'm like, what? And then I
Shut
tune
up.
into the thing.
Is that normal?
No.
Can I sniff?
Yes, you may.
Alright. What do I roll again? Perception?
Perception with advantage.
I just realized I have keen smell too.
Yes, Shadow. I will not only that, I will also give you advantage as well.
Okay.
Yes, you did do a nat 20 on your perception for smelling.
Shit.
You smell the yellowish gas coming from Wolfie or Dusty's room as it begins to go throughout the house and begin to seep under your door. You begin to fall asleep.
Oh shit!
Uh,
Oh fuck! I used up all my spells. Fuck. Okay. Let me. Oh shit! And I used detect magic.
Oh, sure. You detect magic, and the only magic you seem to detect seems to be kind of resonating from Razzy's room, where the sleep spell was performed.
okay. Am I still awake enough to move?
Very, very, very slowly, but yes.
Okay.
Wait, where are you going?
I'm going out. I'm pulling
Well,
my
wait.
nose.
As you pass me, I go, Shadow, stop. Just hide under the bed.
Shadow,
And then,
as
like, you just
you
walk past me and keep going. That's okay if you do. I'll just be like,
Yeah,
Shadow.
I just keep going.
As you do,
Shit,
you
I
notice
start falling after you.
the upstairs seems to be filling with more of the yellowish, orangish gas as it begins to tickle at your ankles, allowing you to kind of breathe it in. It smells almost sweet-like, and you know it's not something you're supposed to smell, but it definitely does have this almost intoxicating sweet aroma.
Right.
As you all basically begin to have another, not gonna say level of exhaustion, but you almost feel like you're about to fall asleep as well.
Right. Can I poke my head out a window?
The windows in the bedrooms. You had the closed window in your bedroom.
And what's all this stuff up here?
That is a door, Shadow. That is a door to Razzy's
No.
room.
Up here. I'm trying to move up here. What's this? They look like windows to me.
Oh, these.
They
That's,
honestly should.
that's a lot of
What?
windows, Shadow. That's a lot of windows.
Yeah, but it's a big house. You think they got
mean that's
just
a
like
lot of
windows in
windows?
the bedrooms?
That's like three windows.
That's 3 windows for the gallery. That's 2 for that area. You know
Actually,
they
some
needed a
of them
lot of
make sense. You
ventilation
can't
back
tell
in
me
the
they don't.
day because
You
dead
know.
air and stuff like that.
No,
didn't
wait.
have like.
You can look out the window, Shadow.
Okay, I'm gonna look out and try to catch my breath, even though I'm like, like.
Oh sure. Iris and Shadow, make a con save.
Okay. There's something I am also trying to look up, but
Oh
Fun check.
shit!
Shadow. A double.
God damn it!
Wow.
Sorry.
I'm trying.
You do have advantage on perception with smelling. Shadow. With your keen smell, you were able to determine, yes, this is not very good for you. As you begin to start to fall asleep, as you kind of clump to the floor. Iris, what you doing?
I cast Zephyr Strike. And it basically makes it so that I can double my walking speed, so I don't provoke opportunity attacks.
Yep,
which
I
guess
see
doesn't
it.
really matter. Okay, cool. I cast that and I start dashing. So that's 120 feet I can go. If I have that properly.
Yes, but at this point, keep in mind you will have some other people kind of around you in general, but yes, just tell me what you're doing.
Basically, I'm gonna dash out the front door and then, like, go around, is my goal. If I can make that fast enough.
Okay, sure. I'll allow it. You have, even though the con save's a little bit low, sure, I will see where this goes.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120. Okay, 120 feet brings me, like, right outside the front gate.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna start moving around the side here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna peer around the corner. Like, not to make myself totally obvious invisible, but, like, I'm gonna just, like, peer around the corner a little bit.
Okay. As these are all on the second floor, you just see the open room or the open window that Shadow had, and you just see what looks to be this almost purplish robe kind of walk by, close the window, and the curtains in all of it, as they
Wait.
basically.
Sorry, repeat that? I see somebody doing what?
Basically, yeah, so Shadow opened up this window up here, up here on the second floor. After Shadow kind of clumped to the floor, the guy in the purplish hooded figure closes the window and then shuts all of the curtains in the floors. You cannot see what's happening on the second floor.
Okay, can I dash over and get a closer look somewhere, like, over here to, like, see what's going on? Or, like, can I stay hidden, basically, and just, like, observe what's happening?
Roll a stealth check.
Okay.
Just don't be a shadow. This is double nat 1, so help me. 10. You think you are being extremely stealthy.
Okay, in that case, I mean, whether that's good or not, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 90, 90, 100, 110, 105, 110, not 110, 110, 115, 120. I get, like, right about here.
Okay.
In, like, a turn.
Yep, you just hear someone, you just vaguely hear someone say that, I see them going off the side. Quick, to the other side of the house. As they seem to be moving away from you.
away from me.
Yep.
I peer on the corner here.
You see them begin to, Saber, you are actually going to stick you. You basically kind of see them all begin to, pile up out one window as they seem to be going on some kind of, escape. As you're not too sure where Shadow and Dusty are, but all of them seem to be leaving.
If you heal somebody while they're asleep, do they wake up?
No, that's unconscious.
Okay, never mind. If you send a message to someone using the message spell, do they still hear that, or do they have to be conscious?
They do. They do hear that.
Can they also
Amazing.
respond?
If they are awake, they can respond.
Okay. I only see Razzie right now.
You don't see anyone. All this,
Oh,
yeah, you can't see up on the second floor. You're outside behind some bushes behind a rock wall.
so basically I'm trying to I know they're on the second floor, or at least they were.
Mm-hmm.
Are they leaving out the second floor? Or are they going out the main gate, or I can't see anything from that?
They are leaving out the back of the second floor.
Okay, I'm just kind of watching to see where they go from a distance.
Yep. They seem to be heading off towards the mountains that y'all have not explored yet, but there are some mountains, and they seem to be taking an untraveled path.
Okay, can I kind of just tail them and follow them from behind?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
you
Without obviously making myself present, if possible.
you can certainly try.
Okay, yeah, I'll try. I'll just kind of slowly follow them from a distance and just keep an eye out.
You just roll a perception check.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Perception. Ew.
Ooh.
I rolled a 4 on that. Thank God perception is +6, but that still might not be enough.
I'll roll a. Oh, that's low, but I'll give you a chance. +1 modifier. Okay. Iris, as you begin to tail them, they seem to act like they don't notice you, and you think you're being super sneaky. And as you were kind of looking out of them from one of the bushes you're kind of hiding behind, you just suddenly get a face full of some kind of cloth, and you recognize it as that sweet scent from the mansion. As you begin to fall asleep as well.
Oh God! And I just slump to the ground. I tried, guys.
Let's just say they knew you were tailing them from the start.
Probably, yeah. It was pretty low stealth, anyways.
Yes. I can check Iris, but I gave him tricks. What? I'm trying to pick up chat now. You all should.
Don't worry about it. We were talking about the tattoos that we had earlier from being able to communicate with each other. I don't think Iris has.
Well, I had a tattoo. Everyone else had something different.
Tricks and so the only ones that would have those communication devices would be Shadow and Razzie because they were there for those.
Wolfie was there. I thought Wolfie was there.
Wait, was Wolfie there?
I think he honestly don't trust
that
me,
was
honestly.
that was Plixels. That was Call. Call was there. Remember? That was Call.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, like I said, ignore me. I don't trust my brain.
I didn't join into the
Razzie.
tournament.
You just you wake up you actually wake up and you're in the mansion. It is morning now. Nope, Razzie. You wake up in your transformed state.
I stretch and yawn,
You would actually
feeling probably nothing.
Yep, you wake up just fine. You just notice a very, very quiet house.
That ain't right. I don't know why I'm really talking. I can't talk like Bobcat. But I'm
This
not
is
transforming out.
You can talk because you are the only one in the house right now, so you can talk because you're talking to yourself.
Like a crazy person. God.
You see what looks to be the sea otter pup clawing at the door to the master bedroom.
I'm taking my two little shits. I forgot the otter pup's name.
Baby otter pup.
It's
Baby
what
otter
is it,
pup.
Dusty?
Frecky.
Grecky.
Oh,
Oh, Frecky. F.
Frecky, yeah. Like Freckle.
Oh,
Sure.
I mean, like, that's how I always took it as.
I will say, Shadow, Iris, and Dusty. You are now in control of your pets completely.
All right,
Okay.
blocks.
All right, I'm Rodos.
Okay, I'm gonna
The
have to transfer art now
That's
just to
okay.
fucking open a
The-
door.
pets seem to gather around you as they realize that their morning meal has not been prepared, and they are confused.
Just like cats. Okay.
They
I
seem to
transfer
be,
back to, like, me, if
Yep.
that's okay.
Yep. Also, yes, I love that. Yes, I have advantage on smell checks. This is a noxious gas based on smell. Like, yes,
You
I
know,
have
maybe it's a
advantage.
good thing I didn't mention that I have the same thing, because I completely forgot.
Actually, there is one reason, Razzie. As you kind of recall, the king said it only works on beastkin, not beasts.
Yeah, but
What
I
is the
mean, like, I
difference?
have keen sense, or keen smell,
Yep.
because I'm a bobcat.
Beastkin are the anthropomized versions of beasts.
Yeah.
So they have a certain DNA strand around them, a BNA, if you will.
I hate you. Okay. So I'm already confused, but, like, I should transfer him back so I can actually open doors. So I'm gonna say that I do that until you find the token.
Yep. Everyone, you may now roleplay as your pets.
All right, walks.
Just
Wait,
walk.
for what? Oh.
They can't walk.
Dun dun dun.
You notice a very empty house, Razzie.
Cool. I'm going to open the door after I knock because respect, even if no one's there.
Yes.
Because I don't know that it's empty yet.
Yep, you don't hear anything coming from the door, and all of the pets seem very concerned.
That's not good.
The whole house seems to be empty.
Shit. I rush over like this room. Shit. Fuck. Okay, so that explains why y'all are gathering. Shit. Y'all are hungry.
What's
I'm gonna
Rotus
go
doing?
downstairs.
Just kind of, he's gonna be like wandering around, like going over to Shadow's room and sniffing.
He is able to
I'm gonna
kind of
make them
pick
some
up.
food.
After spending enough time with Shadow, he does actually kind of be able to pick up the smell. Most of the yellowish gas seems to have been cleared from the room, so there is that lingering sweet scent. And while it is almost a kind of a bitter smell to them, they do manage to pick up your scent a little bit, Shadow.
Right. He's gonna follow it out to where he was captured and then kind of see if he can trace it.
Drops food bowl. Drops another food bowl. Drops another food bowl. Goes back upstairs. Y'all's food is downstairs. Come on. I pick up avocado. I mean leaf.
Do you all follow Razzie downstairs?
Avocado, bro.
Yeah.
What is Fur doing?
Bert is walking. Ferd is the kind of animal just kind of like, you know that dog just kind of walks around innocently with no idea what the fuck is going on ever, and like they're adorable for that, but they just do not understand that surroundings are a thing. Yeah, that's Bert.
Oh, I'm just curious about Razzie.
As am I.
I need to. I forgot. Okay, I need the names of these pets because I kind of forgot to write them down. Or I wrote them down at one point and then got rid of all of it.
I got it. It's Rotus the fox, Frecky the otter pup. We have Leaf, you obviously know. Furret,
Leaf,
the ferret.
Rules. Okay. Got it.
And technically there is the beetle. Oh, not beetle. There is the cat snail, which is Gloopy.
Yeah, it's like there's Leaf and then there's or Blue.
Yeah, Bloopy.
Bloob whatever, honestly. Bloob. What's up, Rotus? You ain't eating. I reached down and pet it.
You can communicate verbally with Razzie. Only Razzie, though. And other people who have speak with animals.
I don't have to speak with him.
You're a druid. You're fine.
I'm not going to question it. I'm not
back
going
again.
to say I don't.
You would, knowing your character and seeing this, you would have chosen to pick up Speak with Animals as a trait for the day, or a spell prepared for the day.
Sure.
Druids are
Yes.
weird.
Yeah. So, like I said, Rotus, you ain't eating.
Are y'all okay? Becky?
Guess I'll talk to someone.
Yeah.
Everyone's so quiet.
Well,
I
I'm
just got back.
I
okay.
don't know.
I'm not like my pet just walks around innocently, so I don't feel like there's much to play.
I
Me
gave
personally.
them a combat class.
I know, but I'm trying to figure out, like, right now, Razzie's the only human, and they're supposed to be investigating, I thought.
Yeah, I feel like this is a Razzie
Yeah, and I'm
moment.
asking. Okay, that's right. You just came back, so you don't know. But I did ask you why you're not eating, because you have like, something that I don't.
Oh, I thought Zerda was implying that we haven't been fed. That's why we haven't ate.
I mean, like
and stuff.
I just fed you. You haven't eaten yet. That's what I'm saying.
I kind of tilt my head and look up to you, and then I scamper back upstairs. Wait, does Razzie know that people are missing yet, or what?
Yes.
Yeah, but I'll still feed the pets. I mean, like that's a priority. I rush up to follow on the complete opposite side of the house.
Who?
Do you want
Rotus, what's up?
you want to roleplay as like the cat, or like the snail or the avocado?
I mean, Leaf in a minute. Bloober don't know what's going on. he don't got a thought. A single thought. He's still new.
Furret. Wait, where's
Uh,
Furret? Where's Furret at? Oh, there's Furret.
right now.
Furret like walks past you and just goes, "I can't walk. People got abducted and are missing," and then just like starts like walking away.
Jumps out this 2-story building or window.
I mean, they're basically a flying squirrel, but a flying ferret.
Or
They have,
go.
they
they're just like they got the second where they can't walk, and then just like starts like walking over again.
I'm okay. I'm going back downstairs because I understood none of that.
Let's see what we like to.
Frecky, do you know what's going on? I don't know what Furret was talking about. Do you know why everyone's gone?
Okay, so real quick, are we allowed to say actual sentences or just like
You can.
I don't know how it works?
You can speak regularly to only Razzie, or then everyone, all the other pets and animals. You can basically speak perfectly among each other. But if you tried speaking with another human or something, they would just look at you weird. But yes, you can all talk among each other just fine.
So I can talk to Frecky and whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that is not adventure music.
Okay.
Are
Okay.
you sure?
You sure about that? It was sounding good.
It's not adventure music. Oh my god. Okay, continue.
Okay. They are gone. They were taken.
Taken?
Taken.
Frecky would have
No,
seen this. Frecky would have seen them come in and kind of out as they were in the water the whole night and not inside the building, so they were never put to sleep. They also saw Iris leave, but were too scared initially to jump out of the water, so they kind of They kind of were swimming around, peeking over the edge of the pool as they were watching Iris leave and do what Iris was doing.
Hmm. Shadow's gone. I don't know where he is.
Furret walks in and goes, "Can't," and then like walks away.
Smell sweet. Upstairs.
Shit. Okay.
Wait, I thought you said this isn't adventure music and then you put it back on.
I typed in adventure. I was hoping it would play a different song.
It's great music. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna judge it.
Let's try this. There we go.
Okay. Leaf, do you know anything? He shakes his head as rolling. The answer's everything. Okay, so, fuck, that means we gotta look for him. Rodus, do you, since you said there was a smell from upstairs, do you know which way that was going?
I think I broke Iris.
Why?
You okay?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just playing an innocent Furret.
So you're, I hate it. It's not your fault, but like, every time you talk, the like mic peaks and I cannot
does
hear
it?
anything for like
Yeah.
a good
Oh.
second.
I keep saying like, "Can't walk," but like,
Yeah,
does it pick up or?
no,
okay,
it kinda-
it's not picking up.
Yeah, it keeps peeking.
My bad. Okay,
No,
I'll
you're
start on the
fine.
pitch a little.
It actually adds into the fact that I probably don't understand you anyways, because you do
Oh,
probably
okay.
talk too fast.
No, Furret just keeps walking up and like walking away, just going, "I can't walk," and then just like leaving. But like higher pitched, but like my mic isn't picking.
Yeah.
up. Wait, I know how to make my mic pick this up. 1 second. Carry on.
I was like, you figure it out.
Yeah.
But okay. But yes, Rotus, you said there was a smell from upstairs. Can you tell which way that? Like, can you
Berta,
keep
can I
take
tell
up a
which way
track
it
of
went?
like the shadow is?
Oh, sure.
Cause-
Roll a perception check with advantage.
Oh.
Ooh.
You are attempting to pick out the scent. It's a little
Yes,
bit
right.
muddled.
Can you guys hear me okay right now?
Yeah.
Hello.
Bert goes,
That we did not hear.
No, we did not.
really? Okay, shit.
I think you did like the reverse.
Oh, did I? That's fine. Never mind. Bert is being adorable and innocent and clueless. That is all you need to know.
Sounds about.
How do you find people that doesn't involve just sniffing them?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Looking around.
Sniffing has always been the only thing I've ever known. Oh no.
I only know sniffs.
Can Furret just like walk up and point?
Yes. Ferret can be a what do you call that? What do you call it? The pointer dog?
Furret walks up and just goes, "They walked there," and just like points the direction.
Yeah, Ferret was not
I
actually.
like that.
Yeah, Ferret was not asleep by the people as they were able to blend so well into the nature.
Cool. Sick
Awesome.
nasty, if you will.
Okay then. Okay.
Ferret,
Well-
make a nature check, Ferret.
As Furret? Okay.
This is Ferret. You're Ferret.
Yeah.
What is with...
Everyone got shit.
God.
I can't walk!
Oh my gosh, these rolls, guys. I'm trying to give y'all stuff.
Oh yeah, I see it's peeking like real bad. I try to like do that.
Oh my god, can
Oh,
I
wow.
please?
What?
Okay.
There, it just
Oh.
tells where to go.
I'm trying... Dude, figure... Like, it's a pause! Nice.
It's a
Razzie! Razzie, do something.
We are playing
I'm
our dumbass
trying.
pets.
Your pets have
I was gonna say, I'm
intelligence!
trying-
Your pets
Who
have
has
it.
that?
Yeah, your pets have like a minimum intellect of like 8.
It's not very high though.
The average commoner is 10. Actually, I think it's even less than that.
I don't know. I don't have any stats on either of my pets, so I
There's
mean,
no way our pets are intelligent as the average man.
Oh,
like the
sick.
only thing I know about my pets is that I can literally throw a leaf and like do some damage. So I mean,
I gave. You don't know this, Razzie, but I gave all 3 of them actual level 3 characters to use for their pets.
yeah, no, I think I vaguely knew that because
Pokemon
I think
Val.
I was watching like Shadow stream like for like a split second.
Yeah, they are all level 3 characters, which are technically stronger than what they started out as.
Honestly impressed. Okay.
Technically, all 3 of your pets are stronger than Shadow was whenever y'all Shadow and Razzie were when you started on day 2.
Yeah, why are the pets stronger than? Okay.
Shadow, with that nat 20 in investigation, yes, you do manage actually to find the way. How are you investigating? Is that the
I'm looking for tracks now.
yes, actually. There does seem to be tracks as they were trying to get out, and out behind the mansion, there does seem to be
Okay.
kind of like a more drop off into a sandy kind of like, like a sandy little beach area, and it just
Oh.
follows along the river as they seem to, you see what looks to be some footprints and shifting in the sand to where maybe a body was maybe like dropped on the sand a little
Right.
bit, and there
Damn.
seems to be some
Brutal.
like scuffled sand, and it does seem
Who
to
got
be.
dropped?
It seems to
I
be
thought-
stopped at the river. All the footprints seem to be washed out to the river. They seem to have gone either up or downstream.
I paparazzi and I try to show them
Yes,
the
Rose.
tracks.
I pick up Leaf. Bloober, you stay here. Ain't safe yet. You too, Frecky. Come on. And for it.
I can't.
So you going upstream or downstream, Razzie?
Well, you always go downstream, I've heard, so I guess.
That's to find a city.
Exactly.
Not a person. I don't know if that's
Okay,
true.
then he'll go upstream.
Well, if it's sandy, you should see like footprints or something like being dragged or something.
Yes.
Something
There
like
seem
that, unless they were in boats.
Look
Yeah.
around. Look around.
there does seem to be a boat-like shaped kind of dune into the sand, and it seems to be kind of like pulled away. You don't recognize.
Does this make it
Mhm.
a boat event?
What's up, Razzie?
I was saying, does this make it a boat adventure? We don't got one now, but I could understand.
You don't own a boat currently.
This one.
You do have.
Okay, so
I will say,
there is a
down
boat,
downstream is Calphian City,
which is
the main city.
okay. So probably not that way. So we gotta go upstream, probably.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay.
So yes, we go upstream. That is my answer. That is my final answer.
Okay. Roll a D100, Razzie. Okay.
Me?
Yeah, you actually make it up the path enough, and you end up seeing what looks to be a. It looks to be kind of like a beached. Kind of like you kind of see what looks to be like a beached boat, like the indentions of it along the shore, but there doesn't seem to be a boat there. But you definitely do notice what they seem to be going towards the forest.
Okay.
As you make your way through the forest, you see what looks to be an abandoned camp with a fire that looks like it was put out no longer than a few hours ago.
I can't see anything.
Do you? Oh, hold on, I can fix that. There we go. You should be good now. There we go.
Oh my god, what are we doing? Where are we?
An abandoned camp,
Hell yeah.
potentially.
Hopefully.
Yep, it just seems to be some hastily put together campsites. It's kind of secluded in the woods a little bit, but with all the animals being more in tune to nature and stuff, they could kind of feel that the ground around here was not, not a part of the natural path. And you're able to navigate it really well.
Leaf will
Okay.
roll to at least an entrance of one of the tents just to like make sure no one's there.
I go up to this bigger one.
Mm-hmm. You see maybe Leif sees what looks to be a little bit, just some like basic camping supplies. You see maybe a little pot in there, having some cloth wrappings in there, along with a little bedroll.
Leaf rolls back, nuzzles into Razzy's tail. Okay. I guess no one's here then, if y'all don't say anything.
I can't walk.
Yeah.
What?
They can't. Fuck, keep not picking up. I can't walk.
What's Rotus doing?
Man,
Oh, shut
He's gonna be sniffing around and seeing if he can pick up anything now that he's like in this encampment to see if he can smell shadow or anything familiar.
Okay, go and roll perception with advantage.
God damn! Can I just roll anything this game?
Oh my god.
Did I take Wolfie's dice?
Ouch!
That's two net. Oh, that's two double net ones in the course of like 4 rolls, 3 rolls.
Mine's not any better.
Guys, please. Sorry, I'm like not even with advantage. Just Furred, give me a perception check. This is the worst Lord of the Rings adventure ever. This is like it's like if Bilbo Baggins got lost in the cornfield and didn't even leave the Shire. He just got lost in the cornfield for like the entire 3 seasons. Like I said, so Razzie, what are you checking on? Because like I said, right now you've only had Leaf check on something. What are you checking for?
honestly, I'm checking more of like
Never mind.
basically the trees around us, just like I don't know how to check it, but like like check if other people are like hiding and shit, just in case. Because empty camps, though probably actually empty, can still be nearby.
I can't walk.
You
Roll,
can't-
roll a perception, Razzie.
Oh, I figured it out. There we go. I messed up some settings.
Give us a.
Wow!
You rolled a 3.
Are you sure you want us rolling tonight?
Bert is gonna make a check right now with the new voice settings, and it's gonna work. What kind of check would it be?
Walk us through it.
up. What is it?
I said, go ahead, Fur. Do something.
What am I rolling?
Just perception.
All right.
That one.
This should pick up on the mic now, but Furt just runs up and goes,
No, it just cuts out completely.
"Damn it! I can't walk. I can't walk."
Yes. With the 20 with the 20 in perception.
I went through so many settings to make that voice work out. Okay, please.
Yes, you notice, basically you kind of go up to one of the trees, and you notice a puddle of yellow liquid at the base that seems to be kind of absorbing into the tree. And you do recognize this as one of the humans.
for it runs over and just goes, "Something is here." Razzie, come investigate.
I'm just slow, apparently.
Mm,
We're gonna say it's this tree.
this tree.
Yes.
Tree. I kneel down,
Hmm.
look at the yellow stuff. The fuck is this?
It seems to be very, very salty.
Okay.
It seems
Can
to
I
be
check?
very what?
Salty,
Salty.
apparently.
Oh.
You feel like you may be able to get a proper scent tracking from this.
I might not
Yeah.
be able to since I'm not a bobcat and I don't know if I want to turn back yet. Actually, I can.
Yeah, you have tons of wild shapes.
I only have like 5. I got a goat, I got a bobcat, I got a turtle. That's slow as fuck. A yin.
Honestly,
There
I
we
was just gonna see what y'all can do to figure out. But if you want to just roll to go on to the next screen, I can do that. I was hoping I don't know, I was thinking maybe I'll find some clever stuff to do. But I may have made it too hard, I don't know.
We might just be dumb. We might.
I was just gonna let y'all see what you can do, you know, yeah, so...
Honestly, I might actually. You said there's basic camping stuff, right?
Yeah,
What kind of basic camping stuff, like rope and shit?
yeah.
Can I like rummage and like gather like rope and stuff?
Yeah.
Since I don't
You
have
know-
rope anymore.
As you're kind of shuffling through, give me one more perception check.
Uh-oh.
Oh, indeed.
Oh my god.
That's what
Wait,
that
are we all
was.
rolling perception or just Razzie?
Razzie was looking through some of the stuff. Razzie, you managed to...
The rolls today are just awful.
You managed to pick up some, you know, ropes and stuff. Some stuff clatters around to the ground, but you're not too concerned with all of that. You're just kind of seeing what is, you know, good and salvageable here. You rummage through, you find a bucket or two, you find, you know, the rope. You do seem to see a very nicely tucked away set of silverware. As someone who maybe doesn't always want to eat with, you know, pure savagery. But there does seem to be a nice, neat set of silverware there.
I'm yoink that and walk out. So, as I leave, okay.
You would be able to, I will say, you will be able to pick up the scent to the, cave entrance, or the mountain entrance.
Mountain.
Yep.
Which way would mountain be? Would mountain be this way?
Is everyone done with the camp?
Yep.
Our rolls, I'm done.
Actually, can I? Okay.
Make sure I have everyone's tokens here. Do not have the, I'm just gonna say the cat's with you, Razzie.
I was gonna say, Leaf is almost always going to be on me anyways because I can throw him, and also most of his stuff are like 5 feet of distance, so it's just better if he's on me.
Razzie, roll a stealth check real fast for me. Should be able to be good at
Something
that.
Yeah.
Cast a
15.
magic missile. I'm attacking the darkness. Encourage ya. Don't do it. Also, stretch. Sorry, Val. I was watching the screen.
Razzie, you kind of, as everyone else kind of follows your lead, you kind of stealthily approach a cave entrance as you kind of follow the scent towards there. You see what looks to be 2 different humans chatting to each other in front of a entrance of something that seems to be going down.
Ferret
Oh.
runs forward and just goes,
We can walk.
I can walk!
Go for it. Are you going to make an attack, or are you just running in
No.
front of him?
I'm just gonna look innocent and just go, I can walk!
One of the cultists looks over, and sorry, one of the humans told me to define them. One of the humans sees the fur and is like, "Oh my gosh, it's so adorable." As the others like just kind of looks at him for a second, and he just kind of looks at me and is like, "What? It's a little ferret. It's cute." And the other just kind of rolls his eyes and says, "If you want nature, go back over there to the campsite. We're up here in the mountains. This thing probably got lost on its way in."
The ferret then goes, get fucked, bitch! And then just stings the nearest human.
Go for it.
So before
Go
what's
ahead.
the ferret's name?
Go
Ferret.
ahead.
Ferret.
I go over to Razzie and use I don't know if he has paws or flippers.
Your decision.
Clawfiller. I mean, like, webbed paws would make sense.
Yeah, like an otter.
Okay, true. Frecky touches one of their paws to Razzie's foot and casts invisibility on them.
Can Ferret rage?
Yes.
Ferret rages. Is
Ferret-
it
Yep. Ferret, you almost see all of the like plant fibers on Ferret's back begin to kind of like raise up as you almost hear like a almost trumpeting sound coming from the little buds on the back.
I can walk.
Oh my god.
Then what do I use? Poison sting? Is that my thing?
Yeah.
Okay. It just like stings the nearest human.
It is. I'll say since you all technically sneak attacking them because they didn't really expect it. So I will give you that with advantage. You kind of do that, and as you do, you basically like as they kind of bend down to like pet your head. They don't really realize as you say what you do, and you just jab like this sting directly into their like neck as their neck begins to like pulsate, and the venom from your stinger, or basically the venom from one of your vines, basically penetrates their bloodstream as they fall over unconscious and very much dead.
Ferret's
And that's
mouth
why you don't
starts
fuck with
foaming.
wild animals.
Ferret's mouth starts foaming uncontrollably and starts chanting, "Walk, walk, walk."
They rolled a 1 in their initiative, so you have this other cultist. Razzie, you are invisible.
I see. And I'm invisible until I attack or do something.
Yep. What is Rotus doing?
So are we both invisible, or what's going on
Nope.
here?
Just Razzie.
Okay. So are we like, what the hell is he doing? Is he attacking, or is he just raging?
He just killed a man.
Ferret just committed
Sorry,
murder.
I stepped away for literally 2 seconds to use.
Ferret
Yeah.
literally just murdered a man.
Come
in
on.
the moment.
Just killed a man. Stuck a
So,
stinger.
Which one did he kill? The
I
one on the left or the
cannot-
right?
Left.
Alright, can I do anything to this guy?
You're a level 3, I think, caster? Sure what I made you.
I can walk.
Can I
Curious, because I do have leaf.
can I entangle them?
Yes.
Okay.
You basically kind of, Oh, thank you for that, actually. So let me go and make the dex save. They failed that. So you kind of see this cultist see this almost demonic, like, ferret begin to, like, basically kill this man. and they begin to go run inside to try to, warn others that they are under a very adorable but strange attack. And as he tries to run, Shadow, Rotus, you basically not only trip him up with vines, but as you get close to him, the vines almost leave your body and almost bloom around on this concrete floor a whole host of flowers and seeds and grass as it begins to tangle him up, and he is restrained and unable to move. Frecky, what are you doing now?
I move out to the rest of the group.
Mm-hmm. He's restrained, so he can't move.
I wait for Razzie to do something.
Cool. Okay. Since
I will say the invisibility ends if Razzie does like anything, basically.
yeah, but I do have a question.
Yeah.
Leaf isn't a part of me.
Nope.
Can Leaf attack?
Yep.
Cool.
They can attack.
If I throw Leaf, would that make me uninvisible? Because technically I'm using Leaf. But I'm also, that's the only way that Leaf can be thrown.
You could throw Leaf.
Leaf can bite as well, so like, I'm just making sure.
You could throw Leaf. Leaf is doing the attacking, you're just facilitating it.
Oh. Leaf though.
You basically clunk into the head of this guy as he kind of feels the, you kind of see this cat thing, this little cat thing almost attack him, and it begins to claw at his arm. He is going to frantically try to attack, and is going to swing at the Eurotus.
Oh.
And he, as you are trying to restrain him, he is kind of trying to move away and out of it. He fails and is still restrained, but he manages to just barely get his dagger out as he kind of punches it into one of your vines. And you kind of see some greenish, kind of almost sticky sap begin to pour out as you take 11 points of damage.
Oh, damn.
What? That's crazy to me that somebody can be restrained and still do damage.
Right.
It is with disadvantage, and they also have to match your AC. It's very difficult.
Damn.
It is for its turn.
Walk! Walk! Bert runs up and stabs the guy.
Oh boy, you have advantage because of the restrained.
I can walk! Let's see where I go.
Is he always like this? I feel like I'm not around enough for me to notice.
You have
Another
not
attack.
been around your pets very long. You have kept your pets safe inside their own home.
Walk!
Yep, he failed the poison check. He is, after the cat begins to claw him, you manage to dig another stinger, or basically another vine, as you kind of almost have this, almost like a rose, like how you have like a rose thorn, and basically the tail around you, because I think you have, yeah. Basically, you kind of jam one of your rose thorny stems into him, and pump him full of venom as it begins to reach his bloodstream, as he passes out as well.
The blood in front of his eyes starts to slowly dissipate as he kind of just sinks back into his normal state and just goes, I can't. It just starts just softly just trotting this way. It starts humming to himself.
You've managed to clear the entrance of the intruders in a almost peaceful way. Only
It's fun.
Do 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 do.
you could tell they weren't really planning on being attacked by anything, as they're not used to being probably the subject of attacks. They're usually probably the people who attack. So they didn't really keep the front entrance very guarded, as they felt the natural terrain was good enough to keep them safe. You are now
Before it
staring.
starts-
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, first starts chasing their own tail and just goes, "Get fucked, bitch." That's all.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So I guess we continue.
Yep. You
Where's
see
the continue
this
to? I
is
don't
a.
even see another entrance.
Continue?
This is technically an entrance. It's this right here. This is like the entrance to a cave right here.
Bigger cave.
Yeah, you see basically you look over at this and you see a giant staircase down. That seems to have been carved out who knows how long ago.
And Razzie is still invisible, right?
Yep, Razzie's invisible. Let me just clear out some of these and move you all to the next layer. Actually no, what do you
He
do?
walks forward and chants, "Easy, let's do it again. I can walk." Starts walking forward.
Rose, Frecky, are you guys safe with Furret? Are you guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. Guess we'll continue. What the? I don't know how to react to this. I don't know. Whose pet was this again?
Trix's technically.
Oh,
Actually,
that
no.
explains everything.
No, because Trix never had a pet. It was
Oh
originally
no.
Rowena's.
Technically Rowan's, yeah.
Okay then. Okay, I don't think there's anything to really prepare, so.
Let me move just let me move just one guy. This guy is not here. So I can move you off. For some reason, this map seems laggy for some reason. I don't know if that's me or something.
Who
It
does?
seems
Me?
laggy.
As soon as it's fine on y'all's end, then it's fine on my end.
Seems fine for me.
Okay.
Thing.
Razzie, you notice, you basically walk up and you see a closed door of sorts. As you probably guess, this is why they were not actually able to see or hear you.
What just happened?
Becky, where are you going?
I didn't do anything.
I only see my character, and it's dark.
Do you not see your... Do you not see your pets? Let me look at shadows. Oh, do you not see, your pets? Okay, you don't for some reason.
We do.
Oh, here we go. I got it. There you go, Rotus. It's because you didn't have that vision on the map because it's dynamic lighting. There we go. That should be good.
Now I see where I am.
Do you not see your character shadow?
I see shadow. I don't see. Oh, here we are. It wasn't here before.
Do you see Frecky? Dusty.
Mhm.
Do you see Frecky?
I can see the four up top, but I can also see my other character token.
Yes. That's where you are. That is where you are being held.
Are we supposed to see that though?
Technically no. But also Razzie is the one leading, and Razzie, so you as a pet wouldn't know.
Okay.
So what y'all doing?
Sarah, did we see this person in front of us?
This person, no. That was,
I'm talking about this person here. Oh,
Yep.
okay,
Yeah, I had to move him. That was something from
you're
before.
fine. Britt just honestly just starts vibing, just goes.
I was about to make sure if that was a door or not.
It was a closed door. I'm gonna say you opened the door, or Furret opens the door. Or Furret rams down the door, that's a better thing. Furret just
I'm
bursts through the
sure.
door.
No, Furret wouldn't ram it down until attacking. So Furret kind of like just peers it open. And just like really inches forward a little bit.
Alright, guys! Look at the small animal! How did it get in here? Who let the small animal inside? You just see, you just...
I get closer and closer. What's this, so what's different about this person right below me versus the person to my left?
They just seem to be a tree person. Where are you going, Frecky?
What? Why can't I go that way?
You can, but there will be consequences of movement. Let me get hidden book. So that seems to be a tree person that's similar to the one in the shop, but it is a tree person of its own.
Okay, I look at the person on my left, and I go,
Do you know what it's like to walk in the realm of hell?
and then I make a sting attack.
Go ahead.
And I just You can't walk when you're dead. Poison sting.
Oh my god.
Yep. Make the
Oh my god.
they failed to save as well. 7 on that. You basically just kind of do another sting, and you just like they do the same thing as they kind of bend down a little bit, and you just like sweep their leg completely, wrapping your thorny like limb around their leg and injecting the poison. They
What?
fall.
Walk. Sorry.
Yep. No, they fall dead as everyone around you begins to notice. Everyone roll initiative.
Walk. Walk. Walk.
Walk.
I can
God damn it.
walk.
Accidentally clicked. Twice.
You're good.
Ugh.
So.
I mean, you can always go with the 22.
So let's see. Razzie, Shadow. Razzie, Shadow, Enemy, Dusty, and Fit. Okay, Shadow, you're up. What are you doing?
I'm gonna shoot him with a thorn dart.
Sure, who you shooting?
The guy right here.
You shoot the tree person with a thorn.
Oh, there's a tree? Oh. I
Uh,
didn't even notice that tree guy. No, not the tree guy, the guy in the cloak.
there we go.
Yeah.
Yep, you basically just, you kind of, as you kind of get into your battle stance, like I said, the whole, all around you, this kind of like fur and vines begins to stand on end, and through one swish of your tail, you basically swing your tail at him like you're swiping at him, and from it, a small dart leaves your tail and goes straight into the neck of the cultist as he falls over.
Oh, damn.
You managed to accurately pinpoint a vital organ.
As one does.
Hell yeah.
Razzie, what are you doing?
Well, I still can't be seen, so I'm getting straight up to him. And give me a second to pull up my character sheet, because I accidentally just exited out of it.
I will say, Dusty, you can go. While they pull up the character
Okay.
sheet.
I apologize.
I'm gonna go up to the tree thing.
Mhm.
I've and I am going to look up at it.
Mhm.
Open up my mouth and use this poison breath.
Okay. For 1 minute, so that's your bonus, so now you can basically cast a 15-foot poison cone. So as you kind of open up your auto muzzle, you kind of see the tree is very confused, not really too sure what's going on. He just kind of sees one of his cultist allies kind of fall down, and then he looks around to you, and you just breathe this almost like this like rancid poison breath straight into his face, as the whole like almost like you almost see like little acid dripping from your teeth as you have this almost like hissing spit that latches onto the face of this tree as it begins to wilt his entire face off, leaving his whole like thing into like nothing more than like a decayed tree stump.
Oh my god.
Walk,
Right.
walk.
Razzie, what are you doing?
Well, I don't see anyone else, so I guess I'm looking around.
You see a bunch of basically a bunch of different rooms of sorts, as you kind of hear commotion coming from most of them.
I see a person.
What would you
Kind
like to
of.
do?
I'm gonna walk up to him and use Primal Savagery, and then a tail swipe.
You do that. I will say this person looks slightly different than the rest.
That makes it where by default I don't trust it even more. The tree guy looked different from the rest too, and he kind of fell.
This guy seems to be kind of like fumbling around with his, he's looking around the room for his staff. He tries to find the staff in the room as he seems to kind of, like, he picks it up, and as he kind of wields his staff in one hand, he begins to walk towards the door, and as he does, you are right there, yeah, you basically lunge out from invisibility and basically grapple his arm that he just picked up the staff with and bite into it, letting the acid from your fangs begin to pour into
God
him.
damn.
The
Hey, so it's
19,
Wow.
19 plus 5. Then you kind of, after you do that, let's make sure there's no saves or anything. Oh, that was supposed to be a melee spell attack. I'll give it to you this time, but I need to change that. You basically tail swipe him again, trying to get him to let go of the staff. He does drop the staff, but he is able to kind of shake you off a little bit, and falls back a little bit to the back corner of his room. He's going to pull out his, he just realized that you took away his main source of power, which is the staff, and he fumbles around for a wand of sorts, and points a wand directly at your face, Razzie.
Would Leaf have like around the same initiative as me?
Sure, what are they doing?
Leaf is just gonna bite him. He's in range.
Go for it. I will say, if you use him in combat, he does put him at a... Okay. Make a dex save, Razzie. Okay, you only take 9 damage as he basically shoots a wand in front of your face, and you just see this like little lightning come from it as a cone of lightning blasts in front of you, in front of him, and hitting you, almost giving your fur standing on end as you feel that, almost kind of making your muscles tense in a painful way. And that means it is their go. The other bandits are going to come out. They're going to see these just random like animals attacking. There we go, also change that. One of them's going to come down, Frecky. One of them
What?
is going to attack you.
No!
And hit it for 14.
Wait.
Ferret, you are raging, so you take half a damage on all melee attacks. So he is going to swing at you, and he's going to basically clamp right on the end of your tail with his hammer for a whopping 7 points of damage. Rotus, the bandit here, tries to attack you, but manages to miss, only slicing at what looks to be little frills at the ends, having little tiny grass-like petals fall to the floor, but with no damage. And Razzie, the last one, is going to make a bolt straight at you for 14. Bird, it is your... Shadow, it is your go.
Okay. So they're in that other room. Do I see this person? Oh wait, no. Where the? Oh, he came out. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I'm surrounded. Oh shit. This person directly behind me. This one.
Yep.
I'm gonna hit them with a thorn dart. Wow.
Dang.
6 plus 11, 17. Yeah, you basically turn around, you almost let out this, like, almost hissing sound. As you do, you just have this thorn dart that once again you just swipe with your tail. And as you do, the thorn dart goes straight into their eye, piercing all the way back to their brain as they fall down and pass away. That would make it Dusty's turn. Sorry, Ferret's turn. Ferret, you go.
So, wait, you can hear me, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Furret is gonna just look around the room and go, haha, hello, my name's Furret, and I'm an expert on walking. You know what you could do? You could walk away from all this right now, or perish as a result. And, can I do, like, an intimidation check?
Yep.
Death is an option. We could also just be delaying the inevitable, and we can turn you into corpses sooner if you'd like. And I will do an intimidation check.
Let's roll a d20 to match that. Yep, I only rolled a 7. You see two of the cult fanatics just scream, "I'm out of here!" as they, begin to basically just get up and leave. As the cult leader is unaffected, and this last bandit is having their iron resolve about them.
Furret starts to like drip blood from their mouth from the other people that they've already like assassinated. They just go, wise decision. I can't walk.
Dusty, you go.
Okay, so can I technically see the person right
Yes.
here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I see the one in the door. I think I can use this.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yes, I can. Okay. I see the one in the door. I look over, and I use what's called acid splash, and hurl a bubble of acid at him.
Also, keep in mind, you can still use that acid breath all the way for the next 1 minute.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a second level spell. It gives you the ability to use it. That's why it's a second level spell slot. It lets you use it every single turn for basically 10 turns.
Oh. Well, it's within a 15-foot cone, though, so...
Yep.
Okay.
You're
That's the case,
going...
yes, I'm going to get closer then. Wait, Sorry, Rotus, I guess I'm sitting on top of you.
Oh, ooh.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to
I
use
can
that
walk.
poison breath again.
You do that.
Right there.
They failed to save. You basically kind of have the acid dripping from your fangs. And once again, you kind of have this almost volatile concoction of spit as you spit at them. And they almost kind of begin to clutch their arms and legs as it begins to coat their whole body. They are very, very close to dying. Razzie, what are you doing?
Well, do so on the floor.
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna use my rapier and then tail swipe again.
You go for it.
Woo! Hell yeah.
You can tell me how you kill him. What you doing to
Cool.
him?
Honestly, I'll be nice compared to like everyone else.
You
I'm
would
gonna reverse the-
you did not only 18, you did 18 plus 10, 28, 32. With the second attack, 32 plus 8 is 40. 44 plus 2 is 46 damage.
Yeah, but I'm going to be nice as of like, I didn't use my fox claws this time, so I'm not going to rip his throat this time. That's
Yeah.
what I mean. Okay, so using your rapier and then a tail swipe. So, I think I know how.
Critical.
Okay, so like, rapier gets stabbed into him, like fucking swinging up, and I can't have enough force to bring his body up. Put him back down and tail swipe him into the wall.
Yep, and you just hear a loud oof sound as his last breath leaves his body as he is slammed not only into the concrete, but with enough force for it to basically have an indentation into the concrete wall itself. This last bandit is going to try to attempt to get past both of you and make its way outside of the camp.
Opportunity attack. Mayhap.
No.
Aw. I mean, okay.
They skedaddle. They skedoodle
No,
and
well,
skedaddle.
did they go past us?
They go past Frecky and Rotus.
I was
Bring up-
pulling
bring
up my
it down
thing,
a
I'm
little bit.
sorry.
Oh, I thought you said no, like you weren't going to do any damage to him.
No, as in, like, they're not gonna get away.
Oh, okay. I was like, you're like, because like Iris was like, you can do this, and you're like, no.
No.
Oh no! If they would have
No, I
walked
just
past
meant,
me, I
like-
would have done an opportunity attack, like no doubt. But
Yeah. They only rolled a 9 on their save, so yeah, you basically, yeah, no, they were trying to run away from you, and you just have this almost feral look about your eyes as you spit one, not only just a dart of acid, but like a whole ball of like this caustic spittle as it lands on their back, eats through their armor, and basically has this almost burn symbol on their back as they fall down to the floor right in front of the door.
Okay.
They are gone. You do hear what sounds to be commotion coming from the other rooms. Not in this room, but throughout the area here.
uh-huh, for enemies.
Shadow, how much longer do you have, Shadow?
Technically like 5-10 minutes.
Yep.
Oh.
There really isn't, I think.
More massacre and destruction. Yay!
Oh no.
Oh boy, do I love sending people to the hell plane.
These people are gonna
Are
go
you
away.
friends with Baphomet?
Maybe.
Okay. Lotus, where are you going?
I was exploring. I
Oh,
was
no.
curious.
Everyone basically there does seem to be Rotus, you do manage to sniff out what you finally recognize as your owner. As you kind of feel that familiar scent fill your nostrils, as that warm kind of general scent leads you to this direction over here.
Can Furret say things?
Yes.
All of your friends are dead. Would you like to join them?
What?
Would you like to make an additional intimidation check?
Or yeah.
I've been rolling nothing but below, like, 10 for the past, like, 7 d20 rolls. Have all been below 10.
Honestly, impressed.
Yeah, like, every single d20 roll for the past, like, literally 6 rolls that haven't been attack rolls have been, like, under that. You see what looks to be a, they seem what to be a extremely bloodied, like, they don't even know, like, you have begun to dye your own, like, vines red as the blood begins to stick, as you kind of, like, have your, like, little petals and stuff on the back open up, and it's almost like this sticky goo that seems to be just irradiating from your back. Two of them just completely dip out the back door. They're just like, nope,
Tastes really good.
not
I wonder if you taste the same.
not gonna be here.
What if a fight? It's more fun.
I will say, whoops, sorry. I will say you would be able to, for the sake of time, you would be able to clear this room out without any, like, death. So, hold on, let me move on.
You're
Yeah.
smarter than you look.
For the sake of time, because we had so much roleplay at the restaurant, these are all going. You basically hear, or you basically, Rotus, you were able to sniff out, your master through this door to the south here. Razzie, what are you doing?
I'm gonna check shit out. Also, since Rotus is looking this way, I assume so. Correct, Rotus? They're this way?
I think Shadow might be getting ready to.
Damn it. I'm going with that assumption, and I'm gonna look.
Furret just walks forward and says,
Character
Wow,
sheeting at the end.
that's a shame. Would have been really nice to see the life leave their eyes.
Furret, you
Well-
got a problem.
I accidentally deleted the wrong dynamic layer, but okay.
Oh,
I had basically a dynamic layer that was blocking you all from seeing around you. There's probably a little bit easier way to do that. Basically, Razzie, you open up the door, and you see all three of your friends with a very, very soft cloth mouth gag that has been almost dyed in this orangish color that seems to be that same liquidishy color that you found back at the mansion.
I'm
And
sorry, I
it's-
just realized one of the dynamic lightings is shadow.
Oh, is it? Did I have it on the wrong layer? Is that why?
I don't know, one of the dynamic lightings is definitely on shadow because I see Wolfie, I see, or I see Dusty, I see Iris. Yeah,
There we go.
There we go.
I am
shadow was the shadow.
shadowed.
There we go. You basically, yeah, everyone, you basically see, and also you also are free to move your characters now. The dynamic lighting was blocking you from being able to move your tokens, which is how I managed that. You all had little circles around your tokens. But yeah, it seems to be a very concentrated sweet smell coming from the mouth gags that they had over all of their faces.
What?
I'm gonna go take those off then.
Furret just walks up and goes,
Hey, friends. We walked all the way here to save you. I can't walk.
Yes, you can walk. Iris, keep track of this little shit, please.
Iris, you see the ferret very, very, very fond of you, almost like a deep connection to you, as it just is in love with the ability to see you again, Iris.
you can also tell that Furret's mouth is like still foaming and their eyes are bloody and their face is bloody, but they're like starting to like kind of like tone down and like, you know, wear out of like the rage that they've entered. And Iris just kind of looks over and is like,
Oh my god, Ferret. What did they do to you?
like just totally not knowing that Furret just fucked shit up.
Yes, what they did to him, totally not the other way
Oh
around,
my god,
Iris.
Furret, are you okay?
Oh my god. Are y'all okay is the question here.
I've-
Y'all good?
After you remove the gags, they all begin to kind of come conscious again, as the main source of it seems to be out of their lungs.
I'd love to go a day without being unconscious.
Hey, at least your exhaustion might be down, hopefully.
I don't know. I feel like I was dropped over the side of a wall.
You probably were. Honestly.
More than likely.
Almost positively. Not many people could probably pick you up, I'm just saying.
But yeah, that,
y'all safe, y'all good.
Yeah, I believe so.
yep, you seem to be undamaged. You just seem to be, as you were initially bound up and everything, but you all seem to be safe. They didn't seem to desire to hurt you in that way.
Furret, like, hella innocently just, like, goes up to Iris and just starts, like, nuzzling up against their leg and, like, purrs a little. Not really purrs, but, like, whatever ferrets do when they're, like, happy and comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, Iris kind of, like, wipes off a little bit of blood off of, like, their legs, like,
Oh my god. Poor Ferret. I hope this never happens to you again.
So the general idea, and I will say, you've technically, and this is the thing, you've technically unlocked one additional pet, or one additional pet slot, as long as you have 4 players. or if anyone is down, you're allowed to bring one of your pets with you on any adventure you go on if you are down a player. So one of you can control your own pet and bring it along with you.
Mm,
Okay, okay. Balancing.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so I wanted to get y'all seeing what kind of your abilities do and stuff, so... Yeah, a little homeward bound kind of journey.
That's not bad.
Yeah, we'll say everyone's back in the mansion and, like, it's not... And maybe, you know, maybe put up some kind of, you know, maybe pay the local news auto to, you know, keep watch over y'all at night or something. Maybe set up... Maybe set up some kind of guard perimeter, you know, for the fact that none of y'all are like, yeah.
I feel like with the abilities of these pets, they don't need guards. I'm
Mhm.
just saying.
What have you found him?
Yep. Shadow, if you need to go, you can go.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off. I gotta take a shower and eat.
I'll let you do your little outro stuff.
Bye,
Oh, thank you.
Shadow.
for the
Bye,
permission.
Shadow. Have a
Yeah.
good shift.
Of course. You guys have a good night. Oh, woo.
We'll find
Thank you so
someone
much.
to raid. Who do you? And I'll let you decide who
Ooh.
you're gonna raid, Shadow.
I get to decide.
I'm back on my normal
Yeah.
mic. Is that correct?
There's...
Cool, cool, cool.
I just see
Hold on.
Scratched and Alpine mostly. Scratched, Alpine, Xeno.
Let's see. They've been... Alpine's been for about 4 hours. He usually ends around 5 or 6 hours, so I think he is probably ending soon. Scratched wouldn't be bad if he's under, like, 2 hours and under. Oh yeah, Scratch might not be too bad.
Yeah, we'll go Scratched.
Doot. All right, guys. We are going to be wrapping up the D&D session here. Oh, woo. Thank you guys for joining us for another Saturday of fun. Next Saturday, there won't be a D&D session because I will be in another state. So I will be physically incapable of streaming. So, you guys, I will be finishing up Resident Evil tomorrow.
Woo.
And doing whatever with the leftover time I have. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, there will not be a stream. So, just FYI. So, I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place, finishing up Resident Evil and having lots of fun. Zoda Twitch is in here now. Interesting.
Oh, that's accidentally my opera thing.
You guys have a good night.
You too.
Woo.
Oh, woo. Did you read out Zerda yet?
How you been?
Nope. You ready?
All right.
Wanna go?
Yep, I'm reading Scratched. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Bye.
Bye.
All right,
We
later,
can't find-
guys.
Bye.
Later.